Hey, gems of Examsnet. Welcome to the question series of Examsnet. Today we'll be solving SSC CHSL 25 May 2022 Shift 1 paper. This paper is having about 100 questions and 4 sections of maths, English, GK, and mental ability. Students, to practice all these questions and many more entrance exams questions, please visit our website www.examsnet.com. Also, you can download our app. The link is given in the description box. So let's start with the very first question of this paper, question number 1. Select the option that can be used as one word substitute for the underlined group of words. Let's read the sentence. It says, Ravi got the job easily because he speaks many languages. So, speaks many languages, the one word for the set of words speaks many languages is polyglot, polynomial, polycentric, or polysyllabic. What do you think is the answer? Well, the answer to the question is option A, polyglot. What do you mean by polyglot? It means speaking or writing many languages, or you can say multilingual, many languages, or this is multilingual. For example, he was a polyglot and Pandit in 8 languages. All right, from the meaning of the example sentence, it's clear that polyglot option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 2. Select the most appropriate synonym of the given word. The word is loath, and the options are entrench, abhor, abjure, or meddle. Let's see the meaning of all the words one by one. Loath means dislike someone very much. Dislike someone or something very much. Then is the word entrench. Entrench means establish so firmly that's very difficult. Establish maybe an attitude so firmly that is very difficult to change. That is very difficult to change. That is the word abhor means to hate something very much. To hate something very much. Abjure means to promise publicly or to promise publicly or formally that you will not give up. You will not give up or not accept or not an accept and believe the or a way of behaving like you took an oath. And the last word, meddle, to take too much interest. To take too much interest in somebody's private affairs. Right. You have to find out the synonym for the word loath, which is option B, abhor. Loath means dislike someone, something very much, and abhor means to hate something very much. So, of course, these two words are the synonyms of each other, and option B is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. From among the given words in bold, select the incorrectly spelled word in the following sentence. Okay, let's read the sentence. It says the popular ridicule of Platonism is Bulsk and Doggerel is most exemplified in Baudelaire's Hudibras. What do you think is incorrectly spelled? Is it option A, exemplified? Is it B, ridicule? Is it C, burlesque, or D. doggerel? Well, if you see all all these words, I think option B, that is ridicule, is incorrectly spelled. The correct spellings for this is Ridicule. Instead of K, you should have a C over here. Right. So this is the incorrectly spelled word. And let's see the meaning of the word as well. It means to laugh at someone or something in a very unkind way. To laugh at someone or something in not a good way, in an unkind way. Let's see a sentence also for the same. He was ridiculed by everyone for his conventional ideas. So all options A, C, and D, they are correctly spelled. Only B option, that is ridicule, was incorrectly spelled. I hope you are clear. Question number 4. Select the most appropriate meaning of the given idiom. And the idiom is a snake in the grass. Options are a timid person, a deceitful person, a wealthy person, or a talkative person. What do you think is the answer to the question, a snake in the grass? Well, snake in the grass, it means a person who feigns friendship in order to deceive, in order to deceive. For example, let's say, don't trust that person or don't trust him as he is a snake in the grass. From the meaning and the sentence, it's very much clear that option B, a deceitful person, is the correct meaning of the idiom, a snake in the grass. Hence, this is our answer. Option B. A deceitful person is the correct meaning of the given idiom, a snake in the grass. Hope you are clear. Next, question number 5. Select the incorrectly spelled word. First one is guide. Guide, absolutely correct spellings. There is no problem in that. Then there is the word is GEILTY. This is incorrectly spelled. The marked option, second one, B, seems to be incorrectly spelled from the given four options. And this one should be GAITY. Gaiety. Gaiety means a feeling of happiness or fun. A feeling of happiness or fun. Let's see a sentence. Let's enjoy the warmth. Let's enjoy the warmth and gaiety of this year's Diwali Eve. All right. So let's see the next one. C, guard. Guard is absolutely correct spellings. Global, absolutely right. So option B, this sentence, gaiety, is the one which is incorrectly spelled. Let's move to the next question. Question number 6. Select the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. Let's read the sentence. During the war, the comedian proved to be a man of music. So, the most appropriate option to substitute the underlined segment, that is man of music, is man of words, man of Mars, man of straw, or man of grass, which is the correct one. See the underlined word man of music, sorry, underlined segment, the man of music. From this, we need to substitute. Let's see the meaning of all of these four options one by one so that we can know what will substitute man of music. Man of words means a person who can be trusted to keep his words. A person who can be trusted to keep his words or to keep a promise. Man of Mars, it's not an idiom. It's not an idiom or any idiom. Then man of straw means a man whose character is weak. Man whose character is weak or who lacks definite beliefs. definite, believes. Man of grass, again, this is not an idiom. So, from the given options and from the given sentence context, it's clear that man of straw, option B, substitutes a man of music as a comedian, is not at all reliable and he has lack of definite beliefs to be a warrior in times of war. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 7. Select the denotation of the highlighted word. The archer does not get perturbed easily. Options are initiated, agitated, animated, or triumphant. First of all, you won't see any highlighted word. Let me tell you, it is the word perturbed. The underlined word, this is the highlighted word actually. And to get the correct answer, first of all, let's look at the meaning of all of them. Perturbed means feeling or showing great concern or mental or emotional upset. Feeling or showing great concern or mental or emotional upset. Then is the word initiated, means to start something. Then is the word agitated. It means troubled in mind or disturbed or disturbed. Then is the word animated. Animated means using a process or showing pictures or models to be moving. Like animated cartoons, you see, showing pictures moving at a very fast speed, right? They are actually the animated pictures. Cartoons that you see, actually, they are the animated pictures only. So, showing pictures moving at a very fast speed. The last one, that's triumphed, means to have a very great victory or a success. To have a great victory or success. All right. So you have to select the denotation of the highlighted word, that is perturbed, feeling or showing great concern or mental upset. It is obviously the word agitated, which is trouble in mind or disturbed in some way. Right. So therefore, you have the option B as your answer. Let's move to the next question, number 8. Says, select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined words in the sentence. Let's read the sentence. It says, all his bones could be counted because his body was totally shriveled and wrinkled with age. So, which is the word to be filled in the all the given underlined set of words, segment of the sentence? Is it wizened? Is it shrunken, dried, or bony? Let's see the meaning of them. The very first word that is given is wizened, which means shriveled or wrinkled with age. I think you got your answer, right? Next one is shrunken, means reduced in size. Reduced in size. Then is the word dried, which means with all the liquid, when all the liquid is drained out. Is drained out. Then bony, it means so thin that you can see the bones. So thin that you can see the shape of the bones. Okay. So obviously, you know the answer to the question. Shriveled and wrinkled with age should be replaced by the word wizened, which means shriveled or wrinkled with age. Option A is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear. Right. Let's move to the next question, number 9. It says you have to select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Asha was dash made a fool by her friend. Options are insistently, unknowingly, innocently, or deliberately. Let's see the meaning of all the words. Insistently means in a demanding manner, when you're asking for something in a demanding manner. Unknowingly, when you are not aware of it. When you are not aware of it. Then is innocently, like when you are very much uh, you can see very much delicate or innocent over something, or truthful over something. Then is the word deliberately. Deliberately means when you do something on purpose. Right. So Asha was dash made a fool by her friend. The given sentence implies that Asha was purposely made a fool by her friend. So option D will exactly fit in. Asha was deliberately made a fool by his friend. Right. That means he was made a fool by his friend on purpose. Let's see the meaning. One more sentence for the word of deliberately, so that we can be more clear about the meaning of the word. It says he didn't break traffic rules deliberately. That means he did not break. Okay, let's write down first. He did not break traffic rules deliberately. That means he did not deliberately. That means he did not break the traffic rules purposely. Okay, so I hope you got the answer to the question. It's option D. Next, question number 10. Select the option that expresses the given sentence in the passive voice. Given sentences. You never hear of a happy billionaire. Okay, so what the options, which of the options A, B, C, D is the correct one? Option A, a happy billionaire is never heard of. A happy billionaire, never heard of. A happy billionaire is never heard by you, or no one hears a happy billionaire. First of all, this sentence is in active voice, which you have to change into the passive voice. Right. So while performing the transformation, you have to do certain transitions. First of all, the given sentence, you never hear of a happy billionaire. This is a present simple tense. Right. So here you have subject plus first form of verb plus object. Okay, now when you change this thing in the passive voice, this is in the active, and when you change this active voice question into the passive voice, then subject becomes object plus is, am, are is introduced, plus third form of verb plus by plus object will be changed to subject. Okay, so do remember this rule while while forming the transformation from the active to the passive voice. Okay, I hope you're clear with the rules now. Now first thing that we will do is we'll be changing here. Here the it is, you never hear of a happy billionaire, so we have to identify the subject, that is you, right? Then the verb, you never hear, here is a verb, and billionaire is the object over here. Okay, so now it will be transformed into a happy billionaire, because billionaire was the object, it will be changed into the subject now. So a billionaire, a happy billionaire is, right, never heard of, because here we are introducing third form of the verb. So a happy billionaire is never heard of. Correct. Um, here it is option. Let's check with the options. Option A is the correct answer to the question. A happy billionaire is never heard of. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question number 11. Select the option that expresses the given sentence in the passive voice. So again, you have an active to passive transition. The given sentence is in the active voice, and you have to change this into the passive voice. Okay, let's hear it. First of all, it says the most recent studies on the human body are likely to alter the face of health sciences. Okay, so which is the correct options? You have four options: A, B, C, D. And first of all, we'll be doing, instead of looking at the options, we'll be changing this active voice this statement into the passive voice bar ourselves. The rules will be the same that we discussed in the last question. First thing, this given sentence, the most recent studies on the human body are likely to alter the face of health sciences. This given sentence is in present simple tense. Okay, same thing will happen. You will have the transition like subject plus first form of verb plus object is there, and it will be changed into object. The subject will be changed into object plus an ism r will be introduced plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. Okay, so now following all these rules, we will see first of all, here is a subject. You have to understand with the what is a subject and object. So first of all, I'll see with the object, the face of health sciences. This is the object which will be changed into the subject now in the passive voice. So it will say the face of health sciences is likely. Okay, I'll write it down. The face of the health sciences is likely to be altered by the most recent studies on human body. So this human body was the subject in the active voice, which has changed into the object in the passive voice. Okay, so most recent studies on human bodies are likely to alter the face of human health sciences. This is the object which has become the subject over here, right? And this studies on human body, was the subject. So over here, this has become the object. Okay, a by has been introduced over here. Right. So let's check with the options which is the correct one from the given. The face of health sciences is likely to be altered by the most recent studies on the human body. Option C is the correct one. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 12. It says the following sentence has been split in four segments. Identify the segment that contains a grammatical error. There are four parts, segments in the given sentence, and you have to find out option A, B, C, D, which one contains the error in this sentence. Let's read. It says, the river flowed besides the hillock in our village. So if you read the sentence, first of all, it's grammatically incorrect. All right. What part contains the error in this? The erroneous part is this one, flowed besides. The given sentence required an appropriate preposition, but here the word besides is an adverb that means addition to. Okay. The correct preposition is beside, which means next to or at the side of. So it should be thus flowed beside is used instead of this besides. That's it is. So it should be the river flowed beside the hillock in our village. So, which part contains an error? Option C contains an error, right? I'll repeat the sentence again. The river flowed beside, not besides, the hillock in our village. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 13. Select the most appropriate meaning for the given idiom. It is tit for tat. Options are prepare to leave a wild guess, counter attack, or go smoothly. Well, you have to know the meaning first of all. The given idiom tit for tat is a situation. It represents a situation in which you do something unpleasant to somebody because they have done something unpleasant to you. Okay? It's a situation in which you do bad to, uh, you do something unpleasant, you do something unpleasant to someone because he or she has done something bad to you. All right. So, from the given options, the marked option counterattack is an attack made in response to someone's opponent. Therefore, the correct meaning of the idiom tit for tat is counterattack. When you attack someone, when you harm someone or do something to someone in response to that person's actions. Right. So here it is. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Question number 14. Hope you are clear with this question. Question number 14. It says select the most appropriate antonym, that is the opposite meaning of the underlined word in the sentence. It is eventually the patient succumbed to her illness. Options are died, overcame, surrendered, or advanced. Let's see the meaning. First of all, the underlined segment, succumbed. What do you mean the meaning of it? It means to stop fighting or to surrender against something. You know the meaning of the word died. You know the meaning of the word overcame. Overcame means to manage, to control, or defeat something. To manage, to control, or to manage to defeat something. Right. Surrendered means when you give up. Advanced means to a higher level, to a higher level. Right. So eventually the patient succumbed to her illness, stop fighting, so it overcame. It is option B, overcame her illness. The meaning of the given word scum and overcame both are antonyms to each other, because scum means to stop fighting, right, and overcame means when you get over it or you defeat something. So these two words, they are antonyms of each other. That is what you have to find out, because surrendered means the same thing, to give up over something. Advanced means to a higher level. It's not an antonym. Died is also somewhat similar to stop fighting and the person dies. So overcame is the opposite meaning to the word succumbed. Option B is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the next question, number 15. Select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. Options are, sorry, let's read the sentence. Show me the better dress in the shop. Options are a better, a good, the best, or the good. Well, the given sentence, of course, it needs an improvement. The underlined segment, the better, it seems to be having some error. We need to substitute it with the correct replacement given in one of the options. So, the given sentence, first of all, it implies extreme degree of quality interest is required over here. All right, because we are looking for something better. This shows the superlative form which will be used in the sentence, and moreover, there is usage of the, right? Let's erase. So, moreover, there is a usage of this article the in the given sentence, which concludes that the superlative adjectives will be used here are normally nouns. The superlative adjectives normally has the article with it. Okay, so it will be the best, a better, it's already the is there, so it will be a better is not required, a good is not there, the good is not there, the best. So show me the best dress in the shop, because here we are talking about the degree of the quality in the dress in the shop. So it's got to be the best. Option C is the answer to the question. I hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 16. It says sentences of the paragraph are given below in the jumbled order. Arrange the sentences in the correct order in order to form a meaningful and coherent paragraph. So there are four options A, B, C, D. You have to arrange them in a particular order, right, to form a good paragraph. Okay, so option A, it says their brother John is more violently hostile to Jane, reminding her that she is poor dependent of his mother. Option B, orphaned as an infant, Jane R. lives at Gateshead with her aunt Sarah Reed as the novel opens. Her female cousins, Georgiana, Eliza tolerate but don't love her. Jane is 10 years old, an outsider in Reed family. So this passage is a parajumble. First of all, it's a parajumble paragraph which you have to sort out. Okay, so you have to see for what will come in the very first place, which option A, B, C, D will be the one to begin the paragraph. In my thought, it's B. Orphaned as an infant, Jane Eyre lives at Gateshead with her aunt Sarah Reed as the novel opens. Why? Because this explains when the book begins, Jane Eyre, who was abandoned as a baby, is living with her aunt Sarah Reed in Gateshead. So this B will be the first one in the list, in the paragraph actually. Then this will be followed by D, which says Jane, something about Jane. It says Jane is 10 years old and outsider in Reed's family. So, which explains that Jane is something about Jane, that he's 10 years old and he's an outsider to the family. Then it will be followed by C, which says her female cousins, Georgiana and Eliza, tolerate but don't love her. So this explains that Georgiana and Eliza, her female relatives, tolerate her, but they don't love her. So they are adding something about this girl's Jane's visit to the house. Last one, we are left with only the A sentence. Their brother John is more bluntly hostile to Jane, reminding her that she's poor dependent of his mother. Right. So here it is in the last one. It is saying John, their brother, is more like more having a different type of feelings towards Jane, and other points they tell us that she's his mother's impoverished dependent. So B, C, D, A is the correct sequence to the passage to make the passage. Let's read the passage with the same sequence now. B, D, C, A. So let's read the whole passage now. It says, orphaned as an infant, Jane Eyre lives at Gateshead with her aunt Sarah Reed as the novel opens. Jane is 10 years old, an outsider in the Reed's family. Her female cousins Georgiana and Eliza tolerate but don't love her. Their brother John is more violently hostile to Jane, reminding her that she's a poor dependent of his mother. Okay, so so from here, option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 17. You have to find out the incorrectly spelled word from here. Very first one, beautician. Okay, looking at this one only, I can surely say this is incorrectly spelled. The word, the alphabet Y is not to be meant over here. What are the correct spellings of the beautician? It's Beautician. These are the correct spellings of the beautician. It means a person whose job is to improve the way the people look by having the beauty treatments. A person who gives beauty treatments. Simple as that. All right. So option A is the correct answer. Let's see. Rest also mathematician, correct spellings, musician, correct spellings, technician, correct spellings. Option A is the one which is incorrectly spelled, and we have discussed the correct spellings of the word. Let's move to the next question, number 18. Select the most appropriate option that can substitute the underlined segment in the given sentence. If there is no need to substitute, you can say no substitution required. So let's read it. It says, at the end of our first 2 weeks on the island, we are informed that our lawyers, Bram Fisher and Joel Joff, were going to be visiting the following day. So, which is the correct option from here? We are informed, we get informed, no substitution is required, we were informed. See, in this sentence, the underlined segment, we were informed. There is no need to substitute the underlined segment. Okay, we need to substitute the underlined segment if it is having any error. Here in the last part of the sentence, we can see the use of were, which shows that the given sentence is in past tense, right? As per the rules of parallelism, the tense of the first part of the sentence should be the simple past, because here was were, which was past. So the first part should have also been in the past tense only. Therefore, were informed will remain like that only in the given segment. Okay, so there is no substitution required and it will remain as such. At the end of our first 2 weeks on the island, we were informed that our lawyers, Bram Fisher and Joel Jove, were going to be visiting the following day. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 19. So you have to find out the most appropriate synonym now of the given word. The given word is perilous. Options are dangerous, stimulus, secure, or impetus. See, let's see the meaning of all the words first of all. So, perilous means full of danger or risk. Then is the word dangerous. Dangerous, you already know. Full of danger again. Full of danger. Stimulus means something that causes some activity. Something that causes some activity. Secure means free from worry or doubt. Impetus means something that encourages something else to happen. Something that encourages something else to happen. Okay, so you have to find out the same meaning words. You have to find out the synonym of the word perilous, which is full of danger. Of course, it's dangerous, which is full of danger. Right. So they are the synonyms, and option A is the correct answer to the question. I hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 20. It says select the most appropriate synonym. Again, you have to find out the synonym of the word, and the given words are serendipity. Okay. Options are sibilance, godsend, catastrophe, or this is surreptitious. Okay. Let's discuss the meaning of the words first of all. The given word is serendipity. It means the fact of finding interesting or valuable things by chance. First option, that is sibilance. It means a hissing sound creating from the letter S. Hissing sound made from the letter S, or other letter combinations used to evoke the immersive response in the reader. Then, godsend, it is something good that happens unexpectedly. Something good that happens unexpectedly. Then is the word catastrophe, which means an event resulting in great loss or misfortune. Then the last word, it means something that has been done secretly. So you have to find out the synonym of the word serendipity. It is option B, godsend. Serendipity means feeling of finding interesting or valuable things by chance, which is the somewhat same meaning with the godsend, which means says something good that happens unexpectedly. So option B is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the next question number 21. You have to select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. For that, you need to have this paragraph. So here are five blanks given in the paragraph. There are the next five questions. There are going to be last five questions for English section, and you have to find out what will come in the blank one, two, three, four, and five. All right. So let's go with the first one. In the following passage, some words have been deleted. You have to read the passage carefully and select the most appropriate option to fill in the blank. Okay, let's read the paragraph now. Psychologists discovered that there are two routes dash achievement. Now, options are against achievement, on achievement, off achievement, or to achievement. See the given sentence. Psychologists discovered that there are two routes dash achievement. So, in this sentence, the route is a way of achieving something, and the given sentence implies the same meanings. Route is used with the preposition to, like in this sentence. Okay, just a minute. So here it is. To in the given sentence. For example, you can say diligent hard work is the only route to success. So if I'm talking about routes, here's to be to. Psychologists discovered that there are two routes to achievement. Option B, sorry, D is the correct answer to the question. I hope you're clear. Next is question number 22. That means you have to fill in the second blank now. So after that, it says conformity and originality. Okay, psychologists discovered that there are two routes to achievement: conformity and originality. Then conformity means following the crowd dash conventional paths, down conventional paths, beside conventional paths, since conventional paths, or at conventional paths. See, whenever I'm saying all of these, when I have to use this down, it means like to a lower level or to a lower place. Beside means it's to a lower level or a place. Besides mean by the side. Okay, if I'm talking about since, it means a time after a particular time in the past. A time after a particular time in the past. And at is used to show where somebody, something, or where something is happening. Okay, some place. So let's read this blank again once. Conformity means following the crowd dash conventional paths. This implied give meaning in the sentence that conformity entails taking the popular, well-known routes. So as per the meaning of the sentence, the word down is the appropriate one to be filled over here. Okay. So option A is the correct answer to the question. I hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 23. Now you have to fill in the third blank. Let's read. Conformity means following the crowd down the conventional paths and dash the status quo. Options are, let's read, building, supplying, serving, or maintaining. See the given sentence. Conformity means a crowd down conventional paths and this the status quo over here, right? So you have to fill in what will come in the blank. This shows the usage of the present continuous tense. The marked option maintaining, wait, Here it is, maintaining. This option, maintaining, is the one which means to keep something in a good condition by checking and repairing it regularly. So I think this maintaining is the correct fit in the blank over here. It says, now let's read. Conformity means following the crowd down the conventional paths and maintaining the status quo. Okay, so this option D is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the next question, number 24, and the fourth blank. It says, originality is taking the road dash traveled. Quietly, the road, originality is taking the road quietly traveled, far traveled, frequently traveled, or less traveled. See, let's talk about the meanings of them. Quietly means when you're not making noise. Far means at a distant place. Frequently means something which occurs over and over. Less means smaller amount. Smaller amount. Originality is taking the road dash traveled. Quietly traveled, far traveled, frequently traveled, or less traveled. See, the implied meaning of the sentence originality involves pursuing the less traveled path. So, as per the meaning of the given words, option D, less, is the perfect fit for the blank. Originality is taking the road less traveled. Okay, let's move to the last question, number 25. This is the last question for English and our last blank to the paragraph as well. So it says, originality is taking the road less traveled, championing a set of novel ideas that go against the grain but dash making things better. Options are superficially, disinterestedly, adherently, or ultimately. See, first of all, let's see the meanings. Superficially means in a way that appears to be true or real, but you look, it, wait, it's something in a way that appears to be true, but maybe or may not be true. Maybe or may not be true. Disinterestedly means unbiased by personal interest. Okay, next one is adherently, which means in a deliberate manner. Then is the word ultimately, which means finally. Okay, finally, or after a long or or complicated series of events, ultimately this thing has happened. The implied meaning of the sentence is over here. The implied meaning of the sentence is promoting a group of cutting edge concepts that go against the mainstream but eventually improve things. So, as per the meaning of it, ultimately, that is option D, is the correct fit in the blank, right? So, I hope you are clear with this. So let's read the whole sentence, whole paragraph once again with all the blanks in it. Psychologists discovered that there are two routes to achievement: conformity and originality. Conformity means following the crowd, less conventional, sorry, it is following the crowd down conventional paths and maintaining the status quo. Originality is taking the road less travel, championing a set of novel ideas that go against the grain, ultimately making things better. So we are done with all the English questions, and I hope they are clear to you and you have a very clear idea of all of them. Now let's move forward, finishing all the questions of English. Now we'll be moving towards some GK questions. So let's move towards the GK question. But students, before that, please visit our website www.examsnet.com to practice all these questions and many more entrance exam questions. Also, you can download our app. The link is given in the description box. So let's move towards the next question, question number 26. This is a GK question. It says, select the option that is related to the fifth word in the same way as the second word is related to the first word and the fourth word is related to the third word. So there are certain relations in such that nut and bolt and wrenches. So there is some particular relationship between these two words. The same relation exists between these two words. And you have to find out what will come in the place of question marks so that they can have the same relation now. Okay. Ultimately, what do you have to find out? You have to find out the logic over here. And what is that? See, in each pair, the second word is an instrument used for fixing or installing the tool. Wrenches are used for fixing or installing nuts and bolts. Screwdriver is used to tighten the screws. And similarly, what will be used to tighten or for fixing the nails? Is it scissors? Is it pilers? Is it hammer? Or is it axe? First of all, I'll write it down to make it better for you. The logic in each pair. Second word is an instrument used for fixing or installing the first word, that is tool. Okay, so the second word is an instrument and the first one is the tool. This instrument is used to fix this one. Okay, so now you have to find out for nail, is it scissors, is it pilers, is it hammer, and is it axe? Scissors, they are not for used for fixing the nails. Pilers are not used for fixing the sorry, pliers, they are not used for fixing the nails. But hammers, yes, hammers are used for fixing the nails. Therefore option C is the correct answer to the question. Okay, I hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question number 27. Which one of the following numbers will replace the question mark in the given series? So here is the question mark and you have to find out A, B, C, D, which will replace the question mark in the series. For that, you have to find out the logic. Let's write down the numbers first. It's 10, 20, 23, question mark, 97, 582. See, from moving to 10 to 20, you have to multiply it with 3. 20 to 23, you are adding a 3. I have to find out what will come over here and, of course, what will come over here. But one thing I know is that 97, to get from 97 to 582, I have to multiply it with 6. So here is 2, 3. If I put a 4 over here and a 5 over here, I think it's going to be a fair logic now. Right. First, you are having a multiplication, then addition. Then, of course, will be a multiplication, then an addition, and then multiplication. So the logic, the pattern in which we are moving is absolutely correct. So 23 multiply by 4, it will give you 92. So what will come in the place of question mark is 92. Let's check with the options. Here it is. Option D is the correct answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question number 28 then. In a certain code language, create is coded as this and work is coded as this. And going is coded as this. Okay, fine, you are given the code for 3 words, create, work, and going. How will be coded in the same language? Okay, so let's see in this question. First of all, I would have done what? W's code. Okay, fine. I can't find it like this. What will I do in this question is we'll be using the alphabetical place value table. What is that table? See, first of all, this is a very important table. Do write down this table whenever you start your paper and keep it on a side because this table will be used in a number of questions. Okay, so what first of all, let's make that table and do remember on how to make this table. in your exams. Let's write down A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Let's put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Okay, so now let's check out with the pattern. But before that, let's write down the words. First of all, you have this. First word is great. Let's write down the place values of them. G is at 7, R is at 18, E is at 5, A is at 1, T is at 20. Okay, so the code for this was 20, 15, 18, 7. Let's write down. It's 20, 15. Okay, don't you think it is 1, 5? So I'll write down something like this 15. Okay, because I'm seeing some correction. Then 18 as such, and then 7. Right. So 20, 15, 18, and 7. Yes, I have done. I have found out the logic over here. So they are interchanging their places. The leftmost one number is moving towards the right one, and the right one is moving towards the left one. Okay. Okay, just a minute. So here it is. This 18 will be shifted to here. This A has shifted to here, and this 5 has shifted to here. Okay. The next one is work, W O R K. The place value of W is 23. O is at 15. R is at 18, and K is at 7. Sorry, it's 11. Okay. And the code for it was 1118152 3. So here it is. I'll put the 11 over here, right? 18, then 15, and then 23. So again, the same thing. They are interchanging their positions, right? The 15 has come over here and the 18 has come over here. Okay. So yes, we are following the same logic. Let's move towards the last word, that was going. G-O-I-N-G. The place value of G is 7, O is at 15, I is at 9, N is at 14, and this is at 7. So let's interchange their positions. 7, 7, then O is at, it will come over here, and this 14 will come over here, and 9 will be at center. So it's 7, 14, 9, 15, 7. Let's check. Yes, it's 7, 14, 9, 15, and 7. Now you have to find out the code for the well. It's pretty easy now, right? Let's go. W, E, L, L. Right. The place value of W is 23. This is at 5. L is at 12. 12. Right. So here it is 23. Here is 12. Here is 12, and here is 5. So the code becomes 12, 12, 5, 23. Let's check with the options. Option D is the correct answer to the question. I hope you are clear with this, right? Then let's move to the next question, number 29. The second number in the given number of pairs is obtained by performing certain mathematical operations on the first number. Okay, so they are obtained by performing certain mathematical equations on the first number. The second one and the first one, the same operations are to be followed in all the number pairs except one. You have to find that odd one out. Okay, so in all the four, there are three pairs which are having the same mathematical operations except one. Okay, let's find out. The first pair is 25 and 100. So here is, of course, 25 multiplied by 4. This gives you 100. This is your first number and this is your second number. Then 22 is to 66. Here the first number is 22. If I multiply this with 4, I get 88. This is not the second number. Anyways, let's check with other ones also. 24 multiplied by 4, it gives you 96. 18 multiplied by 4, it gives you 72. So here, first number into 4 gives you second number. Logic is valid. This is valid for the C and the D part as well, but this is not valid for the B part. So this one, B part, is the odd one out. Hope you are clear with this question, right? Then let's move to the next question, number 30. It says which of the following numbers will replace the question mark in the given series. So here is the question mark and you have to find out what will come at this place. All right, let's write down the numbers: 11, 13, 29, 91, 369, and then the question mark. Okay, so here it is, 11 to 3. If I have to move, what I have to do? I can say it's 11 into 1 plus 2. Then 13 into 2 plus 3. That's 26 plus 3. Then 29 to 91. I have to move from this to this. So I have to do 29 into 3. 29 into 3 gives you 87. 87 plus 4 is equal to 91. Okay, so I think I'm on the right track. 91 into 4. It gives you 364 plus 5 gives you 369. So now the same logic, then 369 multiplied by 5 plus 6 will give you the next number. So if I multiply 369 with 5, this gives me 1845. Then I add a 6 to it. It gives me 1851. So this question mark will have the number 1851, which is option B. Hope you're clear with this, right? Then let's move to the next question, number 31. Select the option that is related to the third word in the same way as the second word is related to the first word. The words may be considered as meaningful English words but must not be related to each other based on the number of letters, number of consonants, or vowels in the word. Okay, the first pair is card and bonnet, and you have to find out the same relationship between board and question mark. Okay, so first word, car and bonnet. If I'm seeing all of them, the front part of the car is called, the front part of car is called bonnet. Similarly, the front part of boat is called bow. So, bow is the correct answer to the question. Option C. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 32. Select the option that is embedded in the given figure as a part. Rotation is not allowed. So you have to check A, B, C, D. Which of these is actually a part of the figure? Let's check. See, look at the first one. This figure is, of course, not anywhere. This type of, if you see this one clearly, this part, this one does not exist anywhere, right? In the four corners, you don't see this anywhere. So this option A is not embedded. Let's check with the next one, this one part. This one is there. See, this part seems to be here. Look at this one, right? I'll shade it for your convenience. And this, okay? This much of the part that I have shaded is actually the embedded one. So I think we got our answer. Still, let's check with the other options. Let's look at it very carefully. If I look at this one, C1, This is not there. See, this part does not seem to be included in the figure because there is nothing like this or this type of shape available. Okay. Similarly, D option is not there. So option A, C, and D is not there. We have just seen that this one, see this, and this rectangular part is actually this one. This shaded portion is this one, and this is this part. Okay, so option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 33. In a certain code language, client is written as this, closed is written as this. How will the family be written in the same language? Okay, we'll be making use of the same alphabetical place value table that we used in the last question. Actually, we'll be able to see that will the place value table will make it easier, but still we can, to save our time, we can solve it like this only. I'll tell you how. It's client, CLIENT, right? And here is, it is coded as LCEITN. So see, this C has moved over here, L has moved over here, I has moved over here, E over here, T and N. So every two alphabets, they are interchanging their positions in the code. Let's check if I'm on the right track. Let's check with the closed as well. Okay, the code for this is LCSODE. Again, the same thing. Where the first two alphabets, they are interchanging their positions. Every two alternate pair of alphabets, they are interchanging their positions. So I think we got our logic, and it's pretty easy to find out the code for the word family. It's FAMILY. So here will be F, here will be AF, here will be M, here will be I, here will be L, and here will be Y. So the code will be AFIMYL. And option B is the correct answer to the question. I hope you're clear with this, right? Let's move to the next question then. Question number 34. Which of the following letter clusters will replace the question mark in their series to make it logically complete? So you have to find out what will come in the place of the question mark of the letter clusters. Okay, very first one. It's W, D, V. It has shifted to T, G, S. The next one in the series is Q, J, P. The next one, N, M, N. And then you have to find out what will come in the next place. See, in these letter cluster questions, you always make use of the same alphabetical place value table that we discussed in the previous question. You can rewind the video to check out for that table again. Okay, so using that table, the place value of W is 23, D is at 4, V is at 22. Okay, T is at 20, G's position is 7, S is at 19, Q is at 17, J is at 10, P is at 16, N is at 14, M is at 13, 13. So now, pretty easy. To move from 23 to 20, you have to subtract a 3. To move from 20 to 17, again, minus 3. 17 to 14, again, minus 3. So you got it, again, a minus 3. 14 minus 3 gives you 11. 11 is the position for K. Okay, so now 4 to 7 plus 3, 7 to 10 plus 3, 10 to 13 plus 3. So again a plus 3, which is 16. 16 is the place value for the alphabet P. 20 to 19 minus 3. 19 to 16 minus 3. 16 to 13 minus 3. 13 to, again, you have a subtraction of 3, which is place value. Like the place is 10th place, and 10th place is held by J. So the word is KPJ. Correct? So let's check with the options. Option B is the correct answer to the question. I hope you're clear, right? Let's move to the next question then. Question number 35. So you have to select the option that is embedded in the figure as a part. Actually, in this question, you have to find out the mirror image. This question is actually about not embedded. You have to find out the mirror image of the given set of alphabets. Okay, so mn is a mirror and you have to find out the mirror image of this set of words and alphabets ka37g5. Okay, see, first of all, in the mirror image you must know that mirror images always follows the law of lateral inversion. What is that? It says the left of the object appears to be on the right of the image and right of the object appears to be on the left of the image. Okay, so KA37G5, if I look at this one, if I see the mirror image of it, it will be something like this. Okay, 5 will be written, no, sorry, 5 will not be written like this. It will be like this. Yes, 5 will be written like this, and then you have a G like this, a 7, then a 3, then A, and then a K. Okay, which it matches with which option? Yes, it matches with option B. Whenever you look at yourself into the mirror, you always see that the left hand appears to be in the right of the image, and the right hand appears to be on the left of the image. Correct. So this, according to this rule only, we have option B as your answer. Hope you're clear with this. Then let's move to the next question number 36. Select the option that is related to the third term in the same way as the second term is related to the first term and the sixth term is related to the fifth term. Okay, so it's 14 and 21. The same way 34 is related to the question mark, the same way 47 is related to 87. You have to find out the logic in the question. If you get the logic, you're done. Okay, let's write down the logic first. Okay, wait. Yes. So the logic in this question is first number multiplied by 2 minus 7 gives you second number. Let's check. 14 multiplied by 2 minus 7, that's 28 minus 7. This is equal to 21. See, this is the second number, right? Similarly, 47 multiplied by 2 minus 7. This is equal to 94 minus 7, which is equal to 87, which is, yes, true again. Okay, for these two sets, I have checked that first and the last set obeys the logic that has been given. So let's applying the same logic, I can find out what will come in the place of question mark. It's first number multiplied by 2 minus 7. This is equal to 68 minus 7, which is 61. Option A is the correct answer to our question. I hope you are clear. Right. Let's move to the next question. Question number 37. Study the given pattern carefully and select the number that can replace the question mark in it. First row is 86, 72, 158. Second row is 98, 111, and 209. Third row is 76 and 65 and question mark. Note, operations should be performed on whole numbers without breaking down the number on its constituent digits. Example 13. Operations on 13 such as adding, deleting, multiplied, etc. So as like 13 can be performed. Okay, to 13 can be performed. Breaking down 13 into 1 and 3 and then performing mathematical operations is not allowed. This is what you mean by this. Okay, so let's see. There are the four options given and what the logic is over here. So the logic in this question is first number plus second number gives you third number. Okay, let's check. This is first number, this is second number. 86 plus 72, this gives you 158, which is the third number. This is correct. Let's check with the next one. 98 plus 111, this gives you 209, which is the third number. Again, the correct one. So that means 76 plus 65, this will give you the required number. 76 plus 76 plus 65, this is equal to 141. So yes, option C is the correct answer to the question. I hope you're clear, right? So let's move to the next question number 38. So you have to select the option figure which is embedded in the given figure as a part, and the rotation is not allowed. So you have to see, this is a very complicated figure. So you have to look at the figures very, very carefully in order to see if it is embedded or not. Okay. So let's see this one. This required one, if I look at this one, doesn't seem to be included. This figure, if you look at this one, this is absolutely not included in the given figure because there is no such thing available. If I look at the second one, this seems to be included. See, look at this portion carefully, and it is around here. Okay, so while your papers, you have to just look by step at all the parts of the figure, and you have to see whether they are embedded in the given figure or not. Similarly, you can check out this option B was existing in the image in the given figure. If I look at this one again, I can't find this type of image in the given figure. Absolutely, even the D part is not included in the given figure. Only B part is included in the given figure. Okay, so this option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Then let's move to the next question number 39. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs to replace the asterisk sign and to balance the given equation. So you have to find out which of these, option A, B, C, D, which when filled in the place of the asterisk sign actually gives you the correct answer. Okay. So we have no other options else than we have to fill in the all the options one by one in the given mathematical expression. Let's go. So after filling in this option A in the given mathematical operation or expression, what do you get is 62 plus 17 is equal to 68 6 divided by 81 minus 23 plus 2 into 37. Okay, since the according to the BODMAS rules, the only thing that you have to keep in the mind in this question is the BODMAS rule. This is very important. It says, I hope you, everybody of you know this. What is BODMAS rule? It says the very first thing to be solved in the question in the expression is brackets, then of, then division, multiplication, addition, and lastly subtraction. So according to the BODMAS, we don't have any brackets in the question, so this is out. Off is out. We have division now. So that means we'll perform the division very first. 62 plus 17. Say they are on the left hand side, so I'll perform this one. 62 plus 17, it gives you 79. 6 divided by 81 is equal to 0.07 minus 23 plus 2 into 37. Now you will be multiplying 2 and 37 because according to BODMAS, next thing to be done is the multiplication. 79 is equal to 0.07 minus 23 plus 2 multiplied by 37 gives you 74. 79 is equal to 0.07. Okay, fine. Now I'll do what? I'll add both of them. So what will I write down is, it will be 74.07 minus 23, right? So 74 is equal to 51.07. Actually, this should be equal to, but this is not. So this option A is incorrect, right? Let's move with the B option now. So filling in all these operators instead of in the place of these asterisk signs, what do you get as the expression? You get is 62 minus 17 into 6 is equal to 81 minus 23 plus 2 into 37. Okay, there is no so over here in this question there is no division actually. Yes, there is no division in this question, so I'll directly move with the multiplication. 17 into 6 and 2 into 37. This gives you 62 minus 102 is equal to 81 minus 23. 37 multiplied by 2 gives you 74. Right. 62 minus 102, this gives you minus 40. This should be equal to 81 plus 74, it is 155 minus 23. Minus 40 should be equal to 155 minus 120, 155 minus 23, this is equal to 132. Of course, they are not equal, so this option B is also incorrect. Let's move with the third one, C part. So after filling in the blanks in the C part, the given expression becomes, the C part, this becomes 62 is equal to 17 minus 6 multiplied by 18 plus 23 minus 2 plus 37. Okay, so according to BODMAS, first of all, I'll be multiplying them. This will be 62 should be equal to 17 minus 486 plus 23 minus 2 plus 37. Okay, so this is plus, this is plus, this is plus. I will add all of them. So you will have 77 minus 486 minus 2 gives you minus 488. This will be equal to minus 411. So 62 should be equal to minus 411, which is of course not true. Therefore, we are having option C also as incorrect one. Let's move with the last one now. So here is option D. Filling in all the operators, you get 62 plus 17 into 6 minus 81. This should be equal to 23 into 2 plus 37. So now we don't have any division, so we'll be doing the multiplication first. This will be 62. 17 into 6 gives you 102 minus 81. This will be should be equal to 46 plus 37. Adding both of them, you get 164 minus 81. 46 plus 37, it gives you 83. So 164 minus 81, 83 is equal to 83, which is absolutely true. LHS becomes equal to RHS. So we got our answer. Option D is the correct set of operators that need to be filled in the given expression. Hope you're clear with this, right? Let's move to the next question then. Question number 40. Two different positions of the same dice are shown, the six faces of which are colored red, green, blue, yellow, black, and white. Select the color that will be on the face opposite to the one colored white. Okay, so here is red, here is yellow, here is white, here is yellow, here is red, here is green. See, look at the two dices. You have red over here and a red over here and a yellow over here and a yellow over here. Okay, so you have a white, you have a green. See, clearly red and yellow are the common ones, colors on both the dices. Looking at them, this is very much obvious that green will be the one which is having the opposite face to white. Green will be on the opposite face to the white. Correct. So, option B is the correct one answer. I hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question number 41. A paper is folded and cut as shown. How will it appear when unfolded? So this type of question, one question is sure to surely you will have one such type of question in your exam. Okay, pay attention to the question very carefully. See now, here is a paper. It is folded like halfway, right? Then it's again folded in the quarter part. So the paper is folded 4 times to get a quarter part of the paper. Now you have some holes, square, 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 and a circle over here. So how will the paper look when unfolded? Okay, let's make a larger view of it. And then we will check which option will fit our answer. Okay. So here it is. You have a circle over here. You have a square. here you have a square again, and here also. Correct. See, when you will open this square, it will appear at the four corners. Correct. And then this square, it will appear here and here and here. Right. And this square will appear, this square will appear here, here, and here. Then you have this circle, it will be here and here and here. So if you look at this figure that we have just created with all the given options A, B, C, D, it's option A that matches exactly with the made figure. So this is our answer to the question. Option A is the answer to our question. So let's move to the next question now. Question number 42. Select the option that represents the correct order in which the words given appear in the dictionary, English dictionary. You know, in the English dictionary, the words appear according to the alphabetical order. Okay, so according to the alphabetical order, there are five words which are given: sanitization, sanctuary, salvation, salmon, and salesman. So according to this, first of all, you have all the letter S, 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 S. They will be cut. Then A is there for all of them. Then you have N. Okay, you have a N over here, you have a N over here, you have a L over here, L over here, and L over here. So now you have this distinction between the words has actually started, right? So first of all, would you think it will L comes before in the dictionary, then N. So that means, first of all, I'll be ignoring these two, 1 and 2. I'll be having 3, 4, and 5 number of words into consideration. Okay. So for the time being, just ignore 1 and 2 words. I'll be looking at the words 3, 4, and 5. So they have L common. They have the L common. Then is V, then is M, then is V. Of course, here is E, here is M, and here is V. This E comes first before M and V in the English dictionary. That means 5, number 5, salesman is the first word to appear in the dictionary. Okay. Then after E, you have M. That means number 4, salmon is the next one to appear in the dictionary. Then after that, V, that is salvation, number 3, is the one to appear in the dictionary. Then I'll look at the, now you are done with them. So I'll just cut. We are done with the alphabet, with the words 3, 4, and 5. Now we are left with 1 and 2. That is sanitization and sanctuary. So N and N will cancel. Then you have I over here and C over here. Here is I, here is C. Of course, C comes before I, so the next one is option 2, century. And the last one is number 1, sanitization. So the correct order is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's check with the options. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Then let's move to the next question number 43. Now select the option that represents the correct order of the words in which they appear in the English dictionary. So again, the same type of question you have. You have to find out how will they appear in the English dictionary. Same logic. C is there in every, then U is there in all of them. I'll make it a clearer view. C appears, then U appears in all of them. Then you have a R over here. Then you have a L, R, L, C. R, L, R, L, C. Of course, C is the one which will appear first in the dictionary. Therefore, number 5, word cucumber is the first one to appear in the dictionary. Okay. Then you have R, L, R, L. That means L comes before R. So I have to consider between this second and the fourth one. Okay. Let's look at the next word. It's M. It's I. I comes before M in the dictionary. So here is number 4, culinary. Then is number 2, culminate. Okay. Now you are left with this word curator, and the next one is curriculum. Okay, C cuts U cuts R cuts. Then here is A, then here is R. Of course, A is the winner. That means A will come the next. Curator. Then is number 3, curriculum. Okay, so the correct order is 5, 4, 2, 1, 3. Right. Let's check. Option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 44. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs to sequentially replace the asterisk sign and balance the given equation. So this is the equation. You have to find out whether option A, B, C, D. There are certain operators which are given, and you have to fill those operators instead of these asterisk signs to check out which one will be the which one actually satisfy the given equation. Okay, A, B, C, or D. You have no other option that you have to try out option A, B, C, D one by one. So this question is going to take some time, so students better to hurry up in the question. Okay, let's start with option A. After filling in all the operators, option A, the given equation becomes 25 divided by 5 multiplied by 10 plus 2 minus 4 is equal to 10. According to the, see in this question, you have the master key in hands of the BODMAS. BODMAS rule will be followed in this question. BODMAS rule says, you know this, we had discussed this in the earlier question also because that was a pretty similar question. Brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So all these things have to, this is the order in which all the operators will be solved. We have a division over here, 25 divided by 5. That means this is the first one to get solved. 25 divided by 5 gives you 5. Multiply by 10 plus 2 minus 4 is equal to 10. 5 multiplied by 10 gives you 40. Plus 2 minus 4 should be equal to 10. 50 like plus 2 will give you 52, minus 4 should be equal to 10, which gives you 48 should be equal to 10, but this is not equal. 48 is not equal to 10. Here LHS and RHS, they are different. So this is not our answer. Option A is wrong. Let's check with the option B now. After filling in all the operators, option B becomes 25. Wait. Okay, so it becomes 25 multiplied by 5 divided by 10 minus 2 plus 4 should be equal to 10. Next, see 5 divided by 10 gives you 0.2. So 25 multiplied by point. This is 5 divided by 10. It's equal to 0.5, not sorry, 5.2. It's 0.5 minus 4 plus 2 should be equal to 10. Multiplication, this gives you 12.5 minus 2 plus 4 should be equal to 10. 12.5 plus 4 gives you 16.5 minus 2 should be equal to 10. Here is 14.5 should be equal to 10, but they are not equal. They are unequal. LHS and RHS are not equal. So option B is also incorrect. Let's move with the third one. Option C. After filling in all these operators, option C becomes 25 plus 5 minus 10 divided by 2 multiplied by 4 should be equal to 10. According to BODMAS, the first thing to be solved is 10 divided by 2. So 25 plus 5 minus 5 multiplied by 4 should be equal to 10. So next is the turn for multiplication. 25 plus 5 minus 20 should be equal to 10. Then you will add them. 30 minus 10 should be equal to 10. Here is 10 is equal to 10. We have LHS and RHS equal. So this option C is the correct answer. But still we will verify option D as well. See, you don't need to go this thing in your exam because you already have the time running. So you can skip it over here because you got your answer. This is an explanatory video. So I'll tell you, I'll explain you option D as well. Okay. So option D by filling in the operators becomes 25 divided by 5 multiplied by 2 minus 2, sorry, multiply by 10 minus 2 plus 4 should be equal to 10. So very first thing, division of them. 25 divided by 5 gives you 5, multiplied by 10 minus 2 plus 4 should be equal to 10. 5 multiplied by 10 gives you 50 minus 2 plus 4 should be equal to 10. 50 plus 4 gives you 54 minus 2 should be equal to 10. 52 is of course not equal to 10. So here again LHS is not equal to RHS. So this is also wrong. We got only option C as the correct one, and this is the answer to our question. I hope you're clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 45. Study the given pattern carefully. Select the number that can replace the question mark in it. So here is the question mark, and you have to select the number which will replace the question mark. First row, second row, third row. Okay, there is a note attached to the question. Operations should be performed on the whole numbers without breaking the numbers into its constituent digits. For example, 13, all the operations should be performed on the 13 number as such. You can't do some operations on 1 and 3 individually. Okay, so you cannot break down 1 and 13 into 1 and 3. You have to take the number as a whole only. That is what it's meant to be saying in the note. Okay, now let's follow the first row, second row, and third row. So the logic in this question, if you get the logic, you will get your answer. What is the logic? The logic is second number is equal to cube of first number plus square of third number. Okay, so cube of first number plus square of third number gives you the second number. Here is the first row. Let's check, verify. So second number is the cube of first number plus the square of third number. So cube of first number, that's 2 cube plus third number is 7, the square of that is equal to 8 plus 49. It gives you 57, which is true. Okay. Similarly, let's check for the second row. It says cube of this first number, that is 6 cube plus third number square. This should give you the second number. So what is 6 cube is equal to? It is equal to 216 plus 9, which is equal to 225, which is, yes, true. 225 is this number. So we are on the right track. We will follow the same rule to find out the question mark in our third row. So let's write down the third row numbers first. Third row, 5, question mark 2. So cube of first number plus square of third number gives you the second number. 5 cube is equal to 125. 2 square is 4 is equal to, sum of the two numbers is equal to 129. Okay, so what number will come at the place of one question mark is 129, which is option D. This option D is the correct answer to our question. I hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 46. 3 statements are given, followed by 3 conclusions, number 1, 2, and 3. So these are the 3 statements and these are the 3 conclusions. Assuming the statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance with the commonly known facts, decide which of the conclusions logically follows from the statements. Okay, so let's read the first statement. It is all pencils are erasers. We'll do what? We'll make a Venn diagram by the side for the given statements so that we can know whether the conclusions are true or not. So this can be done very easily using the Venn diagrams. Okay, so we'll make the Venn diagrams for the same. First, it says all pencils are erasers. So I'll make the pencils. Okay, and these are the erasers. All pencils are erasers. Second, all sharpeners are erasers. So I'll make a sharpeners over here. Okay, all sharpeners are erasers. All compasses are sharpeners. So here it is. Here are the compasses. Okay, so all compasses are sharpeners. All sharpeners are erasers, or pencils are erasers. I hope you get it right. Now let's look at the conclusions. First conclusion. It says all compasses are erasers. Is it true? All compasses are erasers. This is true. See, the compass is in erasers, so all compasses are erasers. This is true. Okay. Second, all compasses are pencils. It's false. Because no compass is a pencil, all compasses are sharpeners. It says all compasses are pencils. This is absolutely false. Let's move to the third one. Some erasers are compasses. Some erasers are compasses. This is true because sharpeners, pencils, compasses, they are all erasers. So even the third one is true. So that means first and third, they are true. Second one is false. So look at this one. What do you think is the answer? Only conclusions 1 and 3 follow. Option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 47. Select the combination of letters that, when sequentially placed in the blanks of the given series, will complete the series. So there are four options A, B, C, D. You have to check out what should be filled in the blanks and which will give you a particular series. Okay, let's start with the first one. So first one is A, B, Z dash. Let's write down. It's A, B, Z, A, B, A, B, C, K, B, A, B, X, K, B, A, B, Z, K, B. Second one, A, B, Z, A, B, A, B, Y, K, B, A, B, X, K, Z, A, B, W, K, B. Okay, so here is K. Third one, A, B, Z, K, P, A, B, Y, K, P, A, B, X, K, P, A, B, W, K, P. Last one, A, B, Z, K, P, A, B, C, K, P, A, B, X, K, Z, A, B, W, K, P. So if you look at all the options, I think only C is the one in which there is a particular pattern. In the C, the third letter, it is decreasing by 1. Rest AB, KP, AB, KP, AB, KP, AB and KP. So Z, Y, X and W. They are having a pattern which is decreasing by 1. Rest the letters are same. So this is the one, option C is the one which is following a pattern. In rest, option A, B, D, there is no pattern. Okay, so this is our answer, option C. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 48. Which of the following numbers will replace the question mark in the series? Okay, so in the series, there are very big numbers actually involved. So there's high probability of the involvement of squares. So let's write down the numbers first. It's 1724, 1716. The numbers are decreasing. 1689, 1625, 1500 and a question mark. To move from 174 to 116, you have to subtract an 8. To move from this 1716 to 1689, you have to do a subtraction of 27. From 1625 to 1689, you have to subtract. Okay, fine. Let's do 1689, 1625. Okay, fine. This is a subtraction of 64. From here to here, there is a subtraction of 125. So don't you think this 8 is actually 2 cube? This is 3 cube. This is 4 cube. This is 5 cube. Then of course, next one is going to be the 6 cube. And what is 6 cube? This is equal to 216. Okay, so let's check it once again. 60, this is equal to Yeah, 216. Okay. So when I subtract 500, 1500 to and subtract 216 from 1500, I'll get the number as 1284. Okay, so you got the pattern. It was the numbers were decreasing in the cubes of 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The last number to be subtracted was 6 cube. 6 cube is equal to 216. 1500 minus 216 gives you 1284. So this is the correct answer to the question. Option B. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question number 49. The second number in the given number pairs is obtained by performing certain mathematical operations on the first number. The same operations are followed in all the pairs except one. You have to find out the odd one out. Okay. So let's pick up all the pairs one by one. 42 and 7. Of course, 42 divided by 6 gives you 7. Next, 36 divided by 6 gives you 6. 48 divided by 6 gives you 8. 24 divided by 6 gives you 4. But here is 8. So option A, B, and C, they are correct. They are having the same logic, whereas option D is the one which is wrong. Okay, following the same logic, instead of 8, you should have the number 4. Correct. I hope you're clear with this. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 50. This is going to be the last question for your mental ability. It says how many triangles are there in the given figure. So this is the given figure. You have to find out how many triangles are there. So this question will take some time. You have to do it very patiently and with lots of care. Okay. See, this is the one. So I have these are the ones. This is number 1, right? This is the first triangle. This is the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and then 10th. Okay, in this first figure, we have marked all the smaller triangles. Now we will move to a little bit of bigger ones, right? Let's see this one. So this is number 11, 12, right? This is 12. This is 13. This is 14. This is 15, 16, 17, and 18, right? Similarly, 19, 20, 21, and 22. 23, 24, 25, and 26. So you will see all these triangles and you will see that, okay, fine, there are 26 triangles. First of all, in the first figure, we have just marked the smaller triangles, then a bit, the second one, a bit bigger ones, right? That is, I'm taking the inside one triangles, and then I have taken the inside square, the triangles that are forming inside the square, and then finally the rhombus one. Okay, hope you are clear with this. So how many triangles are total there? There are 26 triangles, right? So let's mark option D, 26 triangles is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. So students, this is the last question for your mental ability. Now we will move towards the next section of the questions, and that is your mathematical questions. All right. So first mathematical question. This is this question is of data handling. The table shows the table given. The table below gives the number of students from 5 different colleges who participated in Olympiads of 5 different subjects during a year. So Hindi, college A, B, C, D, E, English A, B, C, D, E, and so on. Correct. Now you have to find out the difference between the range of numbers of participants in different Olympiads from college C and average of participants per Olympiad from college E during the given year. Okay. So I hope you are clear with the question. In this question, you have to find out the difference between range, what range of what? College C, range of different number of participants of college C, and also the average number of participants of college E. So you have to find out the range in this case and average in this case, and then you have to find out their difference, right? Hope you are clear with the question. Now let's move towards the solution. First of all, you need to know what is the range. Range gives you difference between highest number and lowest number. Okay, so in college C, if you have to find the range of the data, then you have to look for the highest number, which is 250, and the lowest number, which is 80. And then you have to find out the difference between them. So this is 250 minus 80, that is equal to 170. Okay, so you got the range. In this case, the range came out to be 170. Now for college E, you have to find out the average. You know the formula for average. It's sum of observations. From here, in this case, you can say it is the sum of number of students in college E during a particular year upon total subjects, number of subjects. So number of students are 112 plus 105 plus 180 plus 80 plus 183. I'll solve the average over here. So this gives you 112 plus 105 plus 180 plus 80 plus 183 whole divided by how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be divided by 5. This will be a total of 660 divided by 5. That is equal to 132. So you got the average for the college E students, and that came out to be 132. Right. Next, it's easy. You just have to find the difference between the two. Required difference is 170 minus 132, which is equal to 38. So this 38, option A, is the correct answer to the question. I hope you are clear with this, right? Then let's move to the next question, number 52. It says the group leader of group A of 6 students reported that their average weight is 46 kg. When the members of the group were asked about their individual weights, 5 of them answered 50 kg, 52 kg, 40 kg, 44 kg, and 48 kg. The 6th member said, I can't recall my weight. What is his weight? So this is a pretty easy question, right? You are given average of 6 students' weights. This is given to you as 46 kg, right? Sum of, or you can say, weight of 5 students, that is equal to 50, 52, 40, 44, and 48 kg. Okay, so these are the weights of 5 students. Now you have to know the weight of the 6th student. To find weight of 6th student. Formula, you know the formula for average. I don't think I need to discuss, but still let's write. Average is sum of observations divided by number of observations. Okay, so now in this case, first of all, you are given the average of weight of 6 students is 46. Therefore, you will write down the average is equal to 46. That means sum of weight of 6 students is equal to 46 into 6, which is equal to 276. Sum of weight of 6 students is equal to, it gives like 50 plus 52 plus 40 plus 44 plus 48 plus the 6th one. Let's write down 50 plus 52 plus 40 plus 44 plus 48 plus 6th student weight is equal to 276. So this gives you a total of 234 plus 6th student weight is 276. So sixth student weight is 276 minus 234. That is equal to 42 kg. Okay, so you got the answer of your sixth student weight as 42 kg, which is option D. Hope you are clear with this, right? Let's move to the next question then. Question number 53. What will be the smallest natural number to be filled in the blank? For the number this to be divisible by 22. So you are given this number. Okay, let's erase first. 23 blank. I'll put an x over here because we have to find out this x. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to find out what will come in the place of x so that this number becomes divisible by 22. To be divisible by 22, this number should be divisible by 11. And at the same time, this should be divisible by 2. What is the divisibility test of 11 and 2? Divisibility test of 2 says that last or the unit digit should be divisible by 2. Right? And divisibility test of 11 says difference of sum of digits at even and odd places should be either 0 or divisible by 11. Okay, so this is the divisibility test of this 2 and 11. Let's write down. First of all, this number unit digit has 8. So which is divisible by 2? So divisibility test of 2 holds true. So let's move towards the divisibility test of 11 then. It says 2, 3, x, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 1 position, 3rd, 5th, and 7th. So odd places. And here I will write down even places. Odd places you have 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3, and even places you have 7 plus 5 plus x plus 2. This gives you 21 and this gives you, yes, 14 plus x. So difference between them, 21 minus 14 plus x gives you 21 minus 14 minus x, which is equal to 7 minus x, right? So now this, for the divisibility test of 11 to be true, this 7 minus x should be 0 or it should be divisible by 11, right? Now you can't have x as a bigger number, right? X is equal to, if you have put 7x, okay, there are two cases. Either this should be equal to 0 or this should be equal to a multiple of 11. So I'll just put 11 over here right now. So one thing is that x may be equal to 7 and the other thing is x may be equal to minus 4. Negative value of x is not possible. So I'll pick up the positive value which gives you x is equal to 7. Right, putting x is equal to 7 in this case will make this whole number divisible by 22. That is, this number will be divisible by 11 as well as 2. Right, so the value of the missing number is got to be option A, that is 7. Hope you are clear with this, right? Let's move to the next question number 54. If the cost price of 70 articles is equal to selling price of 40 articles. So now you are having some, this cost price, discount, MP and all those sums, cost price, selling price, loss, profit and all those sums will be here. you are very much likely, of course, 2, 3 sums or even more than that can come in the exam from this section. So good, get ready with some good questions from here. This is also a good question, and you will have surely one such type of question. If the cost price of 70 articles is equal to the selling price of 40 articles, then what is the profit percent? Right? So it says cost price, first of all, this is given cost price of 70 articles is equal to, let it be X. Okay. It is given that it is equal to selling price of 40 articles, and I'm assuming this to be X only. Okay. Now you have to find out profit percent is something which you need to find. Right. Let's move towards the solution. First thing, cost price of 70 articles is equal to X. Cost price of one article will be equal to X upon 70. Similarly, selling price of 40 articles, this is also X. That means selling price of one article will be X upon 40. Right? You know the formula for profit? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Selling price is equal to X upon 40 and cost price is X upon 70, which gives you 280 as the LCM and 7x minus 4x, that is equal to 3x upon 280 as the profit. Okay, what do you have to find out? You have to find out the profit percentage. Let's go for the profit percentage. You know, for the formula for the profit percentage, it's profit upon cost price into 100. Profit came to be 3x upon 280. This is divided by cost price, which was equal to x upon 70. Multiplied by 100. This gives you 3x upon 280 into 70 upon x into 100. So they get cancelled. X, they get cancelled at 4, 25, and here you are. 75% is the profit percentage, which is option A. So option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this question and you're getting all the questions. Students, before moving further, I would like to remind you again, if you want to practice this and many more other entrance exam question papers, then please visit our website www.examsnet.com. You can also download our app. The link is given in the description box. So students, let's move to the next mathematical question, which is 55. It says Kamal purchases 80 articles for 11,180 and then sells them at a loss equal to the selling price of 6 articles. Okay, you have to find out the selling price of one article. So it's very important that you analyze the problem very correctly before solving it. Right? So first thing, write down what is given. You are given that cost price, you are given number of things. First, cost price of 80 articles is rupees 11,180. Then it says the loss that occurs is equal to the selling price of 6 articles. Okay, right? So now let's move with the solution. First thing, let selling price of 6 articles, right? So selling price of one article, I'm assuming it to be selling price of one article is equal to, I'm saying it as SP only. Okay, so now it says loss. You know, loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, right? So there were 80 articles. So you will say loss is equal to 80 articles cost price minus 80 articles selling price. Also, you are given that loss is equal to selling price of 6 articles, which I can write down as 6XP. So 6 into selling price of one article is equal to cost price of 80 articles minus selling price of 80 articles. You will take this on the left hand side, so you will have 6xp plus 80sp is equal to 80cp. You know what is 80cp? The cost price of 80 articles, it was given to you as 11,180. So 86 into selling price of one article is equal to 11180, or the selling price of one article is 11,180 divided by 86, which on division will give you rupees 130. So this is the selling price of one article, rupees 130. Option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 56. All right, so here we have some identity question. It says A plus B, you are given A plus B plus C is equal to 10. Also AB plus BC plus CA is equal to 30. Right, what identity you will use? Formula or identity, you can say. It's very much obvious that you will use this one. A plus B plus C whole square, this is equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, so let's move towards the solution now. It's very easy question. It will take hardly like half a minute to solve, right? Okay, so A plus B plus C square is equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus BC plus CA. A plus B plus C is 10. So this is 10 square is equal to this. You have to find out. So I'll write it down as such. A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 into A plus AB plus BC plus CA, that is equal to 30. So this becomes 100 minus 2 into 30, that is 60, is equal to A square plus B square plus C square, which makes it 40. So A square plus B square plus C square is equal to 40. This is the answer, option A. Hope you're clear with this question, right? Let's move to the next question then, question number 57. It says 700 grams of cane sugar has 60% sugar in it. How much sugar should be added to make it 75% in the solution? All right. So it says 700 grams of cane sugar solution has 60% of sugar in it. How much sugar should be added to make it 75%? Let's write down first. You are given percentage of sugar in 700 grams cane sugar solution is 60%. Required percentage is 75%. Required percentage is 75%. So let's move towards the solution. First of all, amount of sugar in 700 gram solution is equal to 60% of 700, which is 60% of 700. You will cut and you will have 420 grams. So there is 420 grams of sugar in 700 grams sugar, cane sugar solution. Okay. Now I'll say let X grams of sugar is added to the solution. Okay. Then according to question, if I'm adding 400 x to 420, right, the same amount will be added to the solution, right? So this is equal to 75%, or I can write down as 75 upon 100. Now we are very much easy. They will cut as 3 upon 4. And let's do the cross multiplication. You will have 4 into 420 plus x is equal to 3 into 700 plus x. 420 into 4, it gives you 1680 plus 4x is equal to 2100 plus 3 x. X is equal to 2100 minus 1680. That is equal to, okay, let's write down 2100 minus 1680, which is equal to 420 grams again. So therefore, 420 grams of sugar should be added in the solution to make the sugar percentage equal to 75%. And this is your answer. Option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this, right? Let's move to the next question then. Question number 58. If the sum of two numbers is 25 and the product is 144, that's 144, then what is the position difference between the two numbers? Okay, so in this question, you are given two things. Let's write down. You are given sum of two numbers is equal to sum of two numbers is equal to 24 and product of two numbers is equal to 144. Right? So let's move towards the solution. First of all, let one number be x and second number be y. Okay, so you are given two things. X plus y is equal to 25 and x into y is equal to 144. Right? From here, you get the value of x as 25 minus y, and I'll put this value in this expression. You will have 25 minus y into y is equal to 144. Right? 25y minus y square is equal to 144. This gives you y square minus 25y plus 144 is equal to 0. Now you have to find out two such numbers. Some of the numbers should be minus 25 and the product of the two numbers should be 144. By splitting the middle term, you get the two numbers as 9 and 16, right? Let's write down. So this becomes y square minus 9y minus 16y plus 144 is equal to 0. Take y common, y minus 9. From here, take 16 common, y minus 9 is equal to 0. This gives you y minus 16 and y minus 9 as two factors. That means y is either 16 or y is equal to 9. Okay, so there are two values of y and x. So now let's put. So if y is equal to 16, then x got to be, x was equal to 25 minus y, right? So if y is equal to 16, then x becomes 9 and x in this case becomes 16. So there are two cases. If y is 16, then x is 9. If y is 9, then x is 16. Correct. So you have to find out what? You have to find out the difference between the two numbers. So in either case, one number is 16 and the other number, one number is 16 and second number is 9. Difference between two numbers, you know this. 16 minus 9, 7. So 7 is the answer to our question. Option B. So this option B is the answer to our question. Question number 59. It says A can do a piece of work in 24 days. B can do it in 80 days. B works alone for 2 days and A works alone on the third day. This process continues till the work is completed. In how many days will the work be completed? All right. So you are given two people, A and B. So A can do a piece of work. A can do one piece of work in 24 days. And B can do same work in 80 days. Now it's given that first of all, B works alone. for 2 days, then A works alone for 1 day, third day. Then this process continues till the work is completed. You have to find out how many days will the work be completed. So formula to be used in this question. This is a very important formula because this in all these type of questions, only this formula is going to be used. It says work is equal to time into efficiency, right? So A can do one work in 24 days. So therefore, first of all, I'll take the total work. Total work will be equal to LCM of 24 and 80, which comes out to be 240. So there are total 240 units of work to be done, right? Now, let's talk about the efficiency of A. That is equal to work upon time. Work was 240 divided by time taken, that is 24 days. That means efficiency of A is 10 units per day. Similarly, efficiency of B is 240 because it takes 80 days to complete the work. So its efficiency is 3 units of work per day. Okay, so we got the efficiency of A, we got the efficiency of B. Now, B works alone for 2 days. For 2 days, plus A work alone for 1 day. So that means there is a pair. For 2 days, first B works and then A works alone for 1 day. How much work B can do in 1 day? It's 3 units per day. In 2 days, it can do 2 into 3, that is 6 units. Plus A can do 10. So that means a total of 16 units of work in one set. Right? See, this is one set. B works for 2 days plus A works for 1 day. This is one set. So in one set, 16 unit of work is done. 16 units of work is done in 1 day. So 1 unit will be done in 1 upon 16. 240, that was the total work. 240 units of work is done in 1 by 16 into 240. That is equal to 15. Okay, so not 1 day, you can say one set. So 240 units of work will be done in 15 sets. You know, one set contained this 2 days for B's work and 1 day for A's work. So 15 sets is equal to 15 into 2 plus 1. This is 2 is for B. This 1 is for A. So that is equal to 15 into 3, which is equal to 45 days. So in this way, they will take a total of 45 days to complete the whole work. Let's check. Option B is the correct answer to the question. I hope you're clear with this. Question number 60, it says the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on 1000 rupees for 1 year at 20% per annum, compounded half yearly is. So you are given, let's write down that principal is rupees 1000. Also, rate is 20%. Time is 1 year. But one thing that's given to you that it's compounded half yearly. So that means the interest is being calculated twice a year. Correct? In this case, if the interest is being calculated twice a year, so the new rate, it becomes 20 divided by 2, that is equal to 10%. Also, new time. New time is 1 into 2, that is equal to 2 years. So 2 years is a new time and 10% is a new rate. Formulas, you know the formula for simple interest is PRT upon 100. That's principal into rate into time upon 100. For the compound interest, it is principal into 1 plus rate upon 100 raised to the power t. Okay. Sorry, this is not for the compound interest. This is for the amount in case of compound interest. Okay, so let's move towards the solution. So you have two cases now. First is for the simple interest and the other one is for the compound interest. Okay, in this case, interest is equal to principal, which was 1000, rate, which was 10, time 2 upon 100. And in this case, amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon. So I'll just write down the, I'll just write down the figures in one go. Okay, so amount is equal to principal, that was equal to 1000. 1 plus rate was 10 upon 100 raised to the power time was 2. Amount, amount is equal to this principal plus interest. So this is equal to 1000 plus 11. This will cancel and you will have 11 upon 10 raised to the power 2. Principal was 1000. So 1000 plus interest is equal to 1000 into 11 upon 10 raised to the power 2. Right. So you have to find out what? You have to find out the difference between the two interest. So let's do, first of all, they will cancel and you will have 200 rupees as the interest. So difference between them is, first of all, interest is equal to 1000 minus 1000 into 121 upon 100. They will cancel. You have 1000 minus 1210. Sorry, plus. Here, this is minus and this is plus. So plus and minus. So you have 210 rupees over here. Correct? Though, so the difference between them, the two, is required difference is equal to interest for the compound interest, right? In case of the compound interest, and interest of simple interest. Okay, not SP, sorry, simple interest. Wait. Interest for the compound interest minus interest for the simple interest. For the compound interest came out to be 210, simple interest was 200. So the difference between them is 10 rupees. So your required difference is rupees 10. Option C is the answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this, right? This is the answer. So let's move to the next question if you are clear with this one. Question number 61. Find out the volume of the hemisphere of radius 21 centimeters. So this is pretty easy question. You just have to find out the volume of the hemisphere it's given. You are given the radius, so you are done. You are given radius is equal to 21 centimeter. You know the formula for volume. It's 2 by 3 pi r cube. So solution volume is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. So this will cancel and you are left with 44 into 21 into 21, which will give you a total of 19404 centimeter cube. Right, let's check with the options. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 62. Rakesh runs 4 by 3 times as fast as Mukesh in a race. If Rakesh gives a lead of 60 meters to Mukesh, find the distance from the starting point where both of them will meet. Correct. So let's write down, first of all, you are given. First, Rakesh runs 4 by 3 times as fast as Mukesh. Mukesh has a lead of 60 meters. has a lead of 60 meters. Of course, formula for distance, that is equal to speed into time. Now let's start with the solution. First of all, we'll assume the speed of Mukesh be 3y. Let speed of Mukesh is equal to 3y. Then Rakesh speed, which was 4 by 3 of speed of Mukesh, 4 by 3 into 3y, that is equal to 4y. So this is speed of Rakesh. Now let's assume, let us take total distance is equal to x. As Rakesh has a lead of 60 meters to Mukesh, therefore distance of Rakesh covered is equal to x. Distance of Mukesh covered is equal to x minus 60. Now, according to the question, both will meet at the same time, right? According to question, both will meet at the same time. Correct. Therefore, distance, it's directly proportional to speed. Therefore, x upon x minus 60 is equal to 4y upon 3y. Right, y and y will cancel, and you have x upon x minus 60 is equal to 4 upon 3. Let's do the cross multiplication. 3x is equal to 4x minus 60, or x is equal to 60. Right? So, sorry, this has got to be 240. Just a minute. This was 240. So the answer will be x is equal to 240 meters. Therefore, at a distance of 240 meters from the starting point, both of them will meet. Let's check with the answers. Option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this question. Then let's move to the next. Question number 63. Study the given graph carefully and answer the question that follows. Production of food grains by a state over the years, that's in 1,000 tons. See, in 2014, it was 20 into 1,000 tons. 2015, it's 40 into 1,000 tons. 2016, it's 50 into 1,000 tons, and so on. You have to know what is the percentage drop in the production of food grains from 2018 to 19. Consider up to 2 decimal places. Okay, so this is a pretty easy question. Formula that we'll use, first of all, you are given this graph. You must understand this graph very carefully. In 2014, the production is this much into 1,000 tons. So in 2015, it's 40 multiple, it's a multiple of 15. 2016, 17 is a multiple of 60, and so on. Formula to be used in the question. Percentage is equal to final value minus initial value divided by initial value into 100. Okay, so let's move with the solution. First of all, quality of food grains. Okay, this is quantity of food grains in 2018. It is 70, right? So 70 in 1,000 tons. Similarly, quantity of food grains in 2019, it's 65 into 1000 tons. Percentage decreased. See, there is a decrease in the percentage. So I'll have the initial minus the final value because this is decrease. So initial value minus final value divided by initial value into 100. Initial value was 70 minus final was 65 divided by 70 into 100. This is equal to 5 into 70 upon 100. They will cancel and you have 50 upon 7, which will be equal to approximately 7.14%. So the percentage drop in the production of food grains from 2018 to 2019, it is 7.14% drop. Let's check. Option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this, right? Then let's move to the next question. Question number 64, it says x square is equal to b minus ax and x cube into x cube plus c is equal to d. Then which of the following can be the values of c and d? So two equations. First is this, right? I'll pick up this one first. It says x square is equal to b minus ax, right? I'll do what? I'll bring b on the left hand side. So you're left with this. Now dividing both sides with x. Dividing both sides by x, you get x minus b upon x is equal to minus a. Now, taking cube, since we are dealing with the cubes over here, so taking cube on both the sides. On both sides. You have x minus b upon x cube is equal to minus a cube. Now, you know the formula for a minus b whole cube. This is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Right. Same formula will be applied over here and let's open the cube now. A cube minus b cube. So this is equal to minus 3ab. So x and x will get cancelled. I'll be left with b only over here. And here will be x minus b upon x. Right. This is equal to minus a cube. So I hope you're clear till here. Now you next step is x cube minus b cube upon x cube minus 3b. I'll write it down more clearly once, right? So now, what you have in the first equation, you have this x minus b x up is equal to minus a. I'll put it over here. So you have x cube minus b cube upon x cube minus 3b minus a is equal to minus a cube. So you will take this on the right hand side now. It becomes x cube minus b cube upon x cube is equal to minus a cube minus 3ab. Okay. So x cube minus b cube upon x cube is equal to minus a cube plus 3ab. Let this be number 2, right? And I'm putting this as number 1. So I'll say using 1, right? Hope you're clear. Now I'll pick up the second equation which is given to us. This one, this second equation. Now, x cube into x cube plus c is equal to d. So I'll take this x cube on the right hand side. This will be x cube plus c is equal to d upon x cube. Correct? I'll take this x cube minus d upon x cube is equal to minus c. Now, see, you have something similar from this second and the third equation by using the concept of comparison method from equation 1, 2 and 3. We get by using comparison method and equation 1, 2, 3, we get coefficient of minus 1 upon x cube is equal to d is equal to p cube. Look over here. Coefficient of minus 1 upon x cube, this is equal to d. Over here it is d and over here it is b cube. So therefore they both are equal. And constant terms, which is supposed to be minus c, is equal to minus a cube plus 3ab, which gives you c is equal to a cube plus 3ab. So the required values of c and d, therefore c is equal to a cube plus 3ab and d is equal to p cube. You got your answers. That is what you have to find out the value of C and D. So let's check with the options. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this, right? Let's move to the next question. Question number 65. Again, a percentage question for you. A bike is purchased for 50,000 rupees. If the rate depreciates at 10% annually, in how many years will its value be equal to 36,450? Let's write down. You are given that purchase price is 50,000 and the value is depreciating. So depreciation rate, it's 10%. Final value, it is equal to 36,450. Sorry, it's 36,450. So of course, this is depreciating every year. What the formula will be using for interest? That, or you can say amount, is equal to principal 1 plus rate upon 100 raised to the power t. See, now it is on the depreciation side. So I will write a minus over here. Why? Because it is depreciating. The value is decreasing. That is why the rate will be subtracted now. Okay. Let's go with the solution now. So you are given time. In this case, you have to find out the time. That is t you have to find out in this question. This is what you have to find out. So the final value is rupees 36450. Initial amount principal was 50,000. 1 minus 10 upon 100 raised to the power t. So 36,450 upon 50,000 is equal to 9 upon, see, this will solve and you will have 9 upon 10 raised to the power t. I hope you're clear with this step, right? So now here was 50,000. So now you have, they will cancel and here will be 729 upon 1000. So you have 729 upon 1000 is equal to 9 upon 10 t. You know, if you look at 729, this is cube of 9 and 1000 is cube of 10. So this is 9 upon 10 of key raised to the power t. Now I think you are getting the point where we are heading in the question. So it's 9 upon 10 raised to the power 3 is equal to 9 upon 10 raised to the power t. Therefore, t becomes equal to 3. So you got your answer that in 3 years, it will take 3 years to have the final value of your bike as 36,450, starting from the initial value of 50,000. So option A seems to be the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this, right? Let's move to the next question, number 66. So this is pretty easy question. You have an algebraic equation and you have to find out the value of x. Nothing, no problem in this question. Only thing you have to keep in mind is the BODMAS rule, which says first thing to be solved is a bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and then subtraction will be solved in the last. So let's write down. This is 2945 divided by 19 minus 11 into 5 is equal to 29 plus 8. According to BODMAS, the first thing you'll be doing is division of 2945 with 19, which will give you the result as 155 minus 11 into 5 is equal to 29 plus a. Now multiply them. You will have 155 minus 55 is equal to 29 plus a. 100 is equal to 29 plus a, or 100 minus 29 is equal to a, which becomes 71. So this 71, option D, is the answer to the question. D. So this was a pretty easy question. It should take you hardly like 15 to 20 seconds in the paper. Let's move to the next question, number 67. If 15 kg of sugar cost to be 600, then what is the cost of 25 kg of sugar? This is pretty easy, right? No problem. You'll be using the unitary method. So 15 kg of sugar costs rupees 600. 1 kg will cost 600 upon 15. 25 kg will cost 600 upon 15 into 25. So you will have a cancellation at 40, which gives you 1000 rupees as the answer. And that is option C. Option C is the answer to our question. Hope you are clear with this. Let's move to the next question, number 68. Nikhil suffers a loss of rupees 140 when he sells a perfume at 20% discount. Find the marked price of the perfume if the cost price is 380. So you're given Nikhil suffers a loss of rupees 140 when he sells the perfume at a discount of 20%, and the cost price was 380 rupees. Formula: is selling price is equal to 100 minus discount percent upon 100 into marked price. Done. So here's the solution. See, if there is a loss of 140 rupees for a cost price of, if there is a loss of 140 rupees on cost price of 360, then what will be the selling price? It will be, of course, 380 minus 140, which is equal to 240 rupees. Okay, so that means there is a selling price of 240. Now I'm assuming the marked price to be X, right? Then according to the question, this selling price is equal to 100 minus discount percent, which was 20, upon 100 into mark price, which is equal to X. So 240 is equal to 80 upon 100 into X. X is equal to 240 into 100 upon 80, which is equal to 300 rupees. So what is the answer? 300 rupees. It's option B. This option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 69. A sphere passes through the 8 corners of the cube of side 14 centimeter. Find the volume in centimeter cube of the sphere. Take pi is equal to 22 by 7. Okay, so it says, first of all, let's make the figure. A sphere passes through the 8 corners of the cube. So I'll make the sphere first. So here are the 8 corners of the cube. Let's make the cube. Okay, and then here, They will join and here. So now we have made the cube. So here is the diagonal of the cube. Let's make the diagonal now. Okay, this 9, this is diagonal of the cube. Correct. Write down, we are going to write down it is given. A sphere passes through the 8 corners of the cube whose side is equal to 14 centimeters. Formula: length of the diagonal, length of diagonal of cube is equal to root 3 into side. Okay, side, that means the edge of this cube. Also, volume of sphere formula, it's 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of the sphere. Let's move with the solution. So first of all, one of the body diagonal of the cube will be the diameter of the sphere, right? Let's write down. Diagonal of cube is equal to diameter of sphere. Correct? Length of the body diagonal, length of the body diagonal, or you can simply say diagonal, is equal to root 3 into side. Side was 14, so that is equal to 14 root 3 centimeter. Therefore, this is also equal to diameter of the square. Diameter of sphere is equal to 14 root 3 centimeter. Radius of sphere is equal to 14 root 3 upon 2, that is 7 root 3 centimeters. Correct. What do you have to find out? You have got the radius. You have to find out volume of the sphere. Now this is easy. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. R we just calculated. It is 7 root 3. 4 by 3 into pi into radius cube. Okay, so this 3 will cancel these two square roots of 3. 7 and 7 will cancel. So you have 88 into 49 into root 3. 88 into 49 will give you 4312 square root of 3 centimeter cube. So let's check with the option. 4312 square root 3 centimeter cube is option A. So this is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 70. If the height and slant height of a right circular cone are this and this respectively, then the volume of the cone is, you have to find out. So first of all, you are given if the height and the slant height. So what you are given in the question is height of the cone 8 centimeters, slant height we take it as L. So this is equal to 10 centimeters. Formula for the volume. If height and slant height are given to you, volume of cone when slant height and height are given to you is given by 1 by 3 pi L square minus h square into h. Let's fill in the values. Let's go with the solution. So I'll find out the volume now. It's 1 by 3 pi is 22 by 7 into L square, that is 10 square. H is 8 square into 8. So let's open this up. You have 1 by 3 into 22 upon 7 into 100 minus 64 will give you 36 into 8. So they will cancel at 12. So you have 22 into 12 into 8 whole upon 7. This will give you 301.171 centimeter cube as the answer. Let's check with the options. Option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question of mathematics students. I hope you are getting all the questions. Once again, there is a reminder, if you want to practice all these questions and want to have a detailed explanation, then please visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you can practice all these and many more entrance exam question papers. Also, you can download our app. The link is given in the description box. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 71. A family spends 240 per month to buy sugar. Okay. A rise of 25% in the price of sugar compels the family to reduce the monthly consumption of sugar by 1.5 kg as it decides to spend the same amount of money on the purchase of the commodity. What is the increased price per kg of the sugar? The same question has been asked in one of the previous papers. Okay, so do pay attention to this question. This is a good question. You are given a family spends 240 rupees per month to buy sugar. A rise of the 25% in the sugar compels the family to reduce the monthly consumption of the sugar by 1.5 kg because it has to spend the same amount of money on the purchase of the commodity. What is the increased price of the sugar? So in this question, I hope you got the whole situation, right? The formula we'll use is total cost is equal to rate into quantity. Solution. So I'll start with let old price of sugar is equal to X rupees per kg. And the number of kg of sugar, number of kg of sugar purchased is equal to Y, right? So that means a product of X and Y is equal to 240 because it used to spend 240 per month to buy the sugar. So X into Y is equal to 240. Now it says that there is a rise of 25% in the price of the sugar. So new price of the sugar, new price of sugar is equal to initial price plus 25% of X. This is equal to X plus X upon 4, which is equal to 5 upon 4 X, that is equal to 1.25X. So this is the new price of the sugar per kg. It says that it compels the family to purchase 1.5 kg less. So new quantity of sugar it will be Y minus 1.5. Okay, since by the increased price and decrease in the consumption, it's got to be the same amount they are spending, that's 240. Therefore, according to question, 1.25x into 1 minus 1.5 is equal to 240. Correct? So I'll substitute, use this equation. I'm naming this as 1. So I'll substitute y is equal to 240 upon x from 1. So this equation will become 1.25y is equal to 240 upon x minus 1.5 is equal to 240. Let's open this up. So you have, let's do the cross multiplication first. 1.25x is equal to, multiply by 240 upon x minus 1.25x into 1.5 is equal to 240. They will cancel each other and you have like 125 into 240. This gives you into 240 1.25x into 1.5 is equal to 240. This is equal to 300 minus 1.25x. I'm not multiplying them because I'll take the whole thing on the right hand side and do the subtraction. So this will be 300 minus 240 is equal to 1.25x into 1.5. 60 divided by 1.25 into 1.5 is equal to x. See, in your examinations, you have the time as the very important factor. So don't waste your time in first of all multiplying them and then dividing them. In any case, we will have to do the division. So I have not just multiplied this thing. Okay. Now it will be 60 into 100 into 10 upon 125 into 15 is equal to x. So 15, 4, right? So here is 5 and this will go with 4 and 5, 2, right? This gives you x is equal to 32. What in the question you have to find out? You have to find out the increased price per sugar of the sugar, right? Increased price of the sugar was equal to 1.25x, this one. So increased price is equal to 1.25 of x, which is equal to 125 upon 100 into 32, 5 upon 4. So here is 840 rupees per kg. So the increased price of the sugar is equal to 40 rupees per kg. And option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear with this. Then let's move to the next question, number 72. The table below gives the number of laptops of 3 different brands sold from 4 different multi-brand stores in the city during a certain month. So laptop brand stores, Dell, HP, Lenovo, store A, B, C, D. So they are, this table shows the different brands sold. So 30 laptops from Dell from store A, 25 laptops of Dell from store B, 25 laptops of Dell from store D, 45 laptops of Dell from store D, and so on. So I hope you are clear with the data. It is very important for you to understand the data very carefully. Then only you can answer the question properly. Now let's read the question. Hope you are clear with the data. It says the number of Lenovo laptop sold by stores A during the given month is approximately what percentage of the number of Dell laptops sold by store D during the same month? So first of all, you have to find out number of Lenovo laptops sold by store A during the given month, right? Let's do this one. So number of laptops sold by store A, Lenovo laptops, it's 50. Okay. Number of Dell laptops sold by store D, it is Dell laptops stored by store D, it's 45. The number of Lenovo laptops sold by store A during the given month is approximately what percentage more than number of Dell laptops sold by store D during the same month? So first of all, formula of percentage difference of x from y is equal to y minus x upon x into 100. Now let's move with the solution. You are clear with the formula? Here is the solution to our problem. Required percentage see, it is asked this is how much more than this. So it is 50 minus 45 upon 45 into 100, which is equal to 5 upon 45 into 100, which will give you 100 upon 9 or 11.1%. So the number of Lenovo laptops sold by store A during the given month is 11.1% more than the Dell laptops sold by store D during the same month. Right? So option D is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this. Then let's move to the next question. Question number 73. In the following figure, triangle ABC is inscribed in a triangle. Triangle ABC is an inscribed triangle as shown, and DE is the tangent at C. So ABC is an inscribed triangle within the circle, and thus DE is the tangent to the circle. It is asking which of the angles of all the given options is necessarily equal to angle ACD. Okay, so if this is asking you in this question, you have to answer like this: angle ACD. If I'm saying this, like this is equal to which angle in the given figure. Okay, options are angle BAC, this one, or angle BCE, this one, or angle ABC, this one, or angle BCA. Okay, which of these angles, right? BCE is this angle. All right, so let's move with the solution. This is a pretty, no calculations are actually required in the questions. Only one theorem will be used. Which theorem will be used in this question? It is the alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment theorem. What is that theorem? It says the angle between, please note down, this is a really important theorem because in all the papers you will definitely have one question using this theorem. It says angle between a tangent and a chord at the point of contact is equal to the angle made by the chord in the alternate segment of the circle. Okay, so using this thing, you are asked which this angle ACD is equal to. See, this is the chord AC, right? And the tangent DE. The angle between AC and DE is angle ACD. The same chord AC is making on the circumference of the circle this angle ABC. Okay, so according to the alternate segment theorem, the angle between the tangent and the chord at the point of contact is equal to the angle made by the chord in the alternate segment of the circle. Therefore, angle ACD is equal to ABC, or you can say opposite. Angle ABC is equal to angle ACD, right? So let's check with the options. Here it is. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 74. So this is a trigonometric question. So if it says, okay, actually this is a little bit of, this has got to be this question only. So ignore this part. So the question it says if x minus x into cosecant raised to power cosecant square 30 degree upon 1 plus cosecant square 30 degree is equal to cos square 60 degree plus 4 cot square 45 degree minus secant square 60 degree, then you have to find out the value of x. Okay, I'm again telling this is the part of the question to be ignored. So in this question, it's very easy. See what you have to find out. You have to find out the value of x over here. All right, you are given a certain trigonometric functions, that is cos square 60, cot square 45, secant square 60, and cosecant square 30. So you know the values of all of them from the trigonometric table. You know cos 30 degree, sorry, cosecant 30 degree, it is equal to 2. Then cos 60 degree is equal to 1 by 2. Cot 45 degree is equal to 1. Secant 60 degree is equal to 2. Okay, so now nothing to worry, like you have to just fill in the values that we have discussed over here. So let's fill. It says, first of all, let's write the expression x minus x cosecant square 30 degree whole divided by 1 plus cosecant square 30 degree is equal to cos square 60 degree plus 4 cot square 45 degree minus secant square 60 degree. Okay, so here it is x minus x. Cosecant square 30 degree was equal to 2. So I'll put 2 over here. 2 square 1 plus 2 square is equal to half square plus 4 into 1 minus 2 square. Okay, so this will be equal to x minus 4x, which is equal to minus 3x upon 1 plus 4 gives you 5. This is equal to 1 by 4 plus 4 minus 4, they will cancel. And you have x is equal to minus 5 upon 12. Correct? See, actually this x is equal to 1 by 4 into minus 5 by 3. So this will be minus 5 upon 12. Let's check with the options. Option B is the correct answer to the question. I hope you are clear with this. Now let's move to the last question for this mathematical section of this paper. Question number 75. It says, by what percentage the new price of the article must be increased to restore its former value if the cost price of the article is cut by 25% in the past? Okay. So you are given article price was reduced by 25%. In this question, the formula of percentage increase will be used. So it will be new price upon old price multiply by 100 minus 100. Let's move with this solution now. First of all, the new price, see, let the new price, because we are dealing in the percentage, so I'll simply say let the new price is equal to 100. And the previous price, in the past, it was reduced by 25%. So previous, or you can say old price, is equal to 100 minus 25% of 100, which is equal to 100 minus 25, that is equal to 75 rupees. Okay, so therefore percentage increase. Why increase? Because initially it was reduced and now it has been increased. Okay, new value, that is 100 upon 75 into 100 minus 100. This will be equal to, like you can have 3 and 4. So 400 upon 3 minus 100. This will be equal to 133.3 minus 100, which is rupees 33.3. Sorry, not rupees, it's percentage. Right. So the present price of the article must be increased by 1/3% to restore the former value. Therefore, option B is the correct answer to the question. Right. See, it's 33 1/3, and this 33.3, this can be written as 33 1/3%. I hope you're clear with this question, right? So, students, we are done with all the mathematical questions. Now get ready because we are going to solve some GK questions. Okay, so very first GK question is, who wrote the autobiography entitled I Am No Masiha? Is it Sachin Tendulkar? Is it Sonu Sood? Is it Paramahansa Yogananda? Is it APJ Abdul Kalam? Well, the correct answer to the question is option B, Sonu Sood. Sonu Sood's autobiography I'm No Masiha is out now. Rajkumar and Aprashakti congratulate the actor. Sonu Sood, who has worked towards helping the needy during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, has inspired and won hearts of many. The book will be co-authored by Meena Iyer. So, Amno Masiha is the autobiography of Sonu Sood. Option B is the correct answer to the question. So, let's move to the next question. Question number 77. Who wrote the famous novel The Inheritance of Loss? Is it Arundhati Roy, Kiran Desai, R.K. Narayan, or Vikram Seth? Well, the author of the novel The Inheritance of Loss is none other than option B, Kiran Desai. It was published in 2006. It won a number of awards, including Man Booker Prize for that year, also National Book Critics Circle Fiction Award in 2007 and the 2006 Vodafone Cross Book Award. Crossword, sorry, it is Crossword Book Award. So, hope you are clear with this. Option B, Kiran Desai, is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the next question number 78. Indian men's hockey team beat Pakistan to win the bronze medal in December 2021 at Asians Champion Trophy, at Moindwala World Cup, ICC Champions Trophy, or Ghulam Ahmad Trophy. Well, what do you think the answer to the question is? Any ideas? Yes, the correct answer to the question is option A, Asian Champions Trophy. Indian men's hockey team led by Manpreet Singh finished their Asian Champions Trophy 2021 campaign on Wednesday in Dhaka with a 4-3 win over arch rivals Pakistan and earned the bronze medal in the coveted tournament. India came from behind to win the thrilling match 5-4 and bag their first Olympic hockey medal since 1980. So option A, Asian Champions Trophy, is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the next question, question number 79. Dash is the money which is accepted as a medium of exchange because of the trust between the payer and the pay. Credit money, fiduciary money, fiat money, or full-bodied money. Well, the answer to the question is option B, that is fiduciary money. It is the money that is accepted as a medium of exchange because of the trust between the payer and the pay. Checks are the fiduciary money as they are accepted as a mean of payment on the basis of trust, but not on the basis of any order of the government. Fiduciary money or the currency refers to the banknotes and the coins in circulation in the economy. This is the liquidity available to economic sectors to carry out transactions. So, fiduciary money, option B, is the correct answer to our question. Next, question number 80. In which sports are arrows used? Fencing, shooting, boxing, or archery? Yes, you know the answer to the question. It's obviously option D, archery. It's a sport involving shooting arrows with a bow, either at an inanimate at a target or in hunting. An arrow is a pointed projectile that is shot with a bow. It predates recorded history and is common to most cultures. So, arrows are used in archery. That is option D is the correct answer to our question. Right? So let's look at the other options also. Fencing is a group of three related compact stores. The three disciples in modern fencing are foil. Winning points are made through the weapons contact with an opponent. Boxing, if I'm talking, it's a sport that involves two athletes fighting with each other. And shooting, shooting, like they involve shooting at a target or with different things. It may be the rifles, maybe the reflexes, or with any other aiming objects. shooting is performed, usually use guns for that. So option A, archery, is the correct answer to the question. Fencing is the combat sports. Question number 81. Rajiv Janardhan is an Indian classical dash player of Imdad Khani Gharana. Is it tabla, flute, harmonium, or sitar? Well, the answer to this question is sitar, option D. Rajiv Janardhan is an Indian classical sitar player of Imdad Khani Gharana. Gharana means school actually. Taught by Bimal, taught by, okay, I'll write down, Bimal Indu Mukherjee. Rajiv Janardhan plays the most melodious and fastest sitar and distinguished guru of the famous Imdad Khani Gharana. Pandit Rajiv Janardhan is an exponent of Hindustani classical music and is recognized as one of the greatest sitar and surabhar players of his generation. He is a classical sitar player of the Hindustani style. Let's look at the other options. Pandit Kumar Bose is the Pandit Kumar Bose was the exponent of tabla. Flute, Ronu Mansumdar is a well-known exponent of flute, and Pandit Tulsidas Borkar for harmonium. So our answer to the question, Rajiv Janardhan is an Indian classical sitar player of the Imdad Khani Gharana. Option B is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the next question, number 82. Tulsidas Borkar, we just discussed his name. He was awarded with the Padma Shri in 2016, was a dash player. We just discussed he was a harmonium player. Right. So already we have talked about it. Still, Borkar made a name for himself as an accomplished harmonium player and was conferred with Padma Shri Award in 2016. He was also a recipient of Sangeet Natak Academy Award. Borkar was also known for both solo performances as well as his unique style of accompanying Indian classical singers. He has been diagnosed with tuberculosis and was treated in Mumbai's Nanavati hospital. But due to old age, his body didn't respond well to the treatment and he passed away at the age of 83 years on 29 September 2018 in Mumbai. So, answer to the question is option D, harmonium. Right? Let's talk about the rest also. Nada Swaram is a wind instrument made of wood and metal that is found in both classical. It's a wind instrument that is made up of wood and metal that is found in both classical and folk traditions of South India. The sound of Shehnai can be described as a cross between an oboe and a muted trumpet. Bansuri is an ancient side-blown flute originating from the Indian subcontinent. So let's move to the next question. Question number 83. Dr. Tamil Sai Soundarya Rajan was given the additional charge of dash and was sworn in as Lieutenant Governor of the Union Territory in February 2021, apart from being the Governor of Telangana. Options are A. Delhi, Puducherry, B. C. Lakshadweep, or D. Chandigarh. Well, Tamil Sai Sundararajan was given the additional charge of Puducherry. He was sworn as a Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry additional charge on 18 February 2021. Chief Justice of Madras High Court, Justice Sanjeev Banerjee, administered the oath of the office and secrecy to her. Telangana Governor Tamilisai Sundararajan was also given additional charge of Puducherry as sworn in as Lieutenant Governor of the Union Territory. So answer to our question is Option B. Hope you are clear with this. Next, question number 84. Aqua regia is an acidic, corrosive, oxidative mixture consisting of dash volumes of concentrated hydrochloric acid and 1 volume of concentrated nitric acid, often used to dissolve gold and platinum. Options are 2, 3, 1, or 4. Well, aqua regia, this is the Latin name for royal water. Royal water. This is an acidic and corrosive oxidative mixture of 3 parts. 3 parts concentrated hydrochloric acid and 1 volume of concentrated nitric acid. Aqua regia or nitrohydrochloric acid is a highly corrosive mixture of acids, a fuming yellow or red solution. Aqua regia or nitrohydrochloric acid is a highly corrosive mixture of acids and a fuming yellow or red solution. The mixture is formed by freshly mixing concentrated nitric acid and hydrochloric acid optimally in the ratio of 1:3. So, option B is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 85. Maithili Thakur and Liadan Nadhaswaram was bestowed with Sur Jyotisna National Music Awards in 2021, 2020, 2019 and or 2018. Well, talented singer Maithili Thakur and young musician Liadan Nadhaswaram are the winners of the 8th edition of Sur Jyotsna National Music Awards in 2021. Option A. She was honored at the hands of Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur. Anurag Singh Thakur at a glittering award ceremony at Kamani Auditorium. Maithili Thakur is an Indian playback singer trained with Indian classical music and the folk music. She has sung original songs, covers, traditional folk music, prominently in Hindi, Bengali, Maithili, Urdu, Marathi, Bhojpuri, Punjabi, Tamil, English, and many more Indic languages. So option A, 2021, is the correct answer to the question. Hope you are clear. Let's move to the next question, number 86. Which compound has the compound formula CHCl3, whose melting point is 209 Kelvin? Is it carbon tetrachloride, chlorophenol, chloroform, or chloroethanol? Well, yes, it's a correct guess. It's called chloroform. Chloroform or trichloromethane. It's also known as tri because it's having 3 chloro, that's Cl, methane, because it's having 1 carbon atom. So chloroform or the trichloromethane is an organic compound which has the formula CHCl3. It's a colorless, strong smelling, dense liquid that is produced on a large scale as a precursor to PTFE. It is also a precursor to various refrigerators. It's one of the 4 chloromethanes and trihalomethane. Chloroform is a solvent, a substance. It's okay. It's also a solvent. Solvent is a substance that dissolves other substances. Okay. Also, it is used in building paper, board industries, pesticides, film productions. Anyways, our question was CHCl3. Which compound is that? It is option C, that is chloroform. Next is question number 87. Who was the runner-up of Yonex Swiss Open 2021 Women's Single Badminton Tournament? Is it Jwala Gutta, PV Sindhu, Saina Nehwal, or Malvika Bansode? Yes, the correct answer is option B, PV Sindhu. PV Sindhu was the runner-up of the Yonex Swiss Open 2021 Women's Single Badminton Tournament. Indian badminton star PV Sindhu won the women's single title in Singapore Open 2020. Okay, Singapore Open in 2022. PV Sindhu, 7th in the badminton world rankings, took 58 minutes to defeat world's number 11 Wang Sai. There was a 2-time Olympic medalist PV Sindhu, 3rd title of the year. Option B is the correct answer to the question PV Sindhu. Let's move to the next question number 88. Who among the following Sadar dancer received the Padma Shri 2022? Is it Sring Namgyal, Sulochana Chauhan, P. Muthu Kannamal, or Thawil Konga Kongam Pattuva Murugain? I hope I am pronouncing their name correctly. Anyways, so the correct answer to the question, who among the following is a Sadar dancer received Padma Shri 2022? It is option C, R. Muthu Kannamal. R. Muthu Kannamal in 82 is an ecstatic that she has won the Padma Shri in the arts category by Satir. This an ancient dance form that is predecessor of the more popular Bharatanatyam, in which she performed her Arangetram, that is on stage debut, when she was only 7 years old. So correct answer to the question is option C. R. Muthukannamal was the Satir dancer who received the Padma Shri in 2022 at the age of 82. Let's move to the next question number 89. The famous Javeri sisters are associated with dash classical dance form, Odissi, Bharatanatyam, Manipuri, or Kathak. Well, the famous Javeri sisters, they are associated with Manipuri classical dance form. Out of them, Darshana Javeri, a classical Manipuri dancer, research scholar, and teacher, in one of the four internationally renowned Javeri sisters, whose name has become synonymous with Manipuri dance. The Manipuri dance, also referred to as Manipuri Ras Leela, is one of the 8 major classical dance forms originating from the state of Manipur. So, option C is the correct answer to our question. That is Manipuri. Let's move to the next question number 90. The northern plains of India are made up of alluvial soil. They are formed by interplay of which 3 rivers? Is it Ganga, Mahanadi, Indus? Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra. Indus, Mahanadi, Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra, Mahanadi, or Ganga? Well, the northern plains of India are made up of alluvial soil. They are formed by the interplay of Indus, Ganga, and Brahmaputra. That is option B. The northern plains have been formed by the interplay of these 3 major rivers. Northern plains are formed by the sediments that are brought in by these 3 main rivers. When these rivers flowed through the Himalayas, they eroded the rocks. They transported and deposited smaller fragments of the rocks in the foothills of the Himalayas. So option B is the correct answer to the question. Next, question number 91. Which inorganic compound is used to manufacture soap, rayon, paper, explosives, dyes, petroleum products? Is it NaOCl, NaOH, CaOCl2, or NaHCO3? Well, the answer to the question is option B, sodium hydroxide, or NaOH. Sodium hydroxide is used to manufacture soap, rayon, paper, explosive, dyes, and petroleum products. It also used in processing cotton fabric, laundering, bleaching, metal cleaning, processing, oxide coating, electroplating, and electrolytic extracting number of places. It is used in the manufacture of all these things also, dye stuffs. It's used in the manufacture of everyday products such as aluminium, commercial drain, oven cleaners, soaps, detergents, everywhere. So option B is the correct answer to the question, which is sodium hydroxide. Let's move to the next question number 92. Pandit Bhimsen Gauracharya Joshi was an Indian classical vocalist born in Karnataka, B. Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, or Maharashtra. Well, Pandit Bhimsen Gauracharya Joshi was an Indian classical vocalist who was born in Karnataka. Pandit Bhimsen Guru Raj Joshi was also known as Horrific Prefix Pandit, which was one of the greatest Indian vocalists from India. So option A, Karnataka, is his birthplace. Hope you're clear with this. Let's talk about the rest. If I'm talking about the Madhya Pradesh, it is Ram Tanu Pandey who was born here. Rajasthan, Aladia Khan. Maharashtra, Mahesh Kale is an Indian classic vocalist renowned for his specialization in Indian classical, Hindustani, semi-classical devotional music, including Natya Sangeet. He's from Maharashtra. So option A is the correct answer to our question. Next question number 93. Which state government will provide financial support to Indian wrestling till 2032 Olympics? Is it Uttar Pradesh? Is it Bihar, Jharkhand, or Karnataka? Well, any guess for the real answer? Yes, Uttar Pradesh government adopts Indian wrestling sport till 2032 Olympics. Uttar Pradesh government has decided to adopt Indian wrestling till 2032 Brisbane Olympics. The state is expected to invest rupees 170 crores in building infrastructure and extend adequate support to the wrestlers. So option A is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the next question number 94. Which red-orange pigment found in plants and fruits, especially carrots and colorful vegetables, acts as powerful antioxidant that can benefit our brain, skin, lungs, and eye health? Is it beta cryptoxanthin? Is it beta carotene? Is it Z-xanthin, or is it lutein? Well, any guess for the real answer? Yes, it is option B, beta carotene. It is beta carotene is a plant pigment that gives red orange pigment that gives the plants its vibrant colors. Beta carotene is considered a provitamin. Okay, provitamin A, carotenoid, which means that the body can convert it into vitamin A. Additionally, beta carotene has powerful antioxidant properties. So, the correct answer is option B, beta carotene. Let's move to the next question, number 95. Waiting for a Visa is an autobiographical work for which of the following leaders of India? Bhagat Singh, Bipin Chandrapal, Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, or Lala Lajpat Rai? Well, I hope you know the answer to the question. It is option C, Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. Waiting for a Visa is a 20-page autobiographical life story. Autobiographical life story of B.R. That's Bhimji Rao, Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. That's B.R. Ambedkar, written in 1935 to 36. It consists of drawings by Ambedkar related to his experiences and with untouchability in his own handwriting. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, he was from 14 April 1891 to 6 December 1956. He was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India. So option C is the correct answer to the question. Next question number 96. Halim Khan is associated with which of the following classical dances? Is it Mohiniyattam, Kathak, Kuchipudi, or Bharatanatyam? Well, he is associated with Kuchipudi, that is option C. Halim Khan is an Indian Kuchipudi dancer, performer, movie actor, born on 10 April in Andhra Pradesh and he is presently living in Hyderabad. He has performed more than 800 dances that has been shown across the world, as well as he has conducted the Kuchipudi workshop overseas. Kuchipudi is one of the six classical dance styles in India. Option C is the correct answer to our question. Halim Khan is associated with Kuchipudi classical dance. Let's move to the next question, number 97. Which test is used where the elements present in the compound are converted from covalent form into the ionic form by fusing the compound with sodium metal? Is it flame test, Green-Dimer test, blood test, or Miscellaneous test? Well, the correct answer to the question is option D, Miscellaneous test. It's a general test for detection of halogens, nitrogen, and sulfur in an organic compound. These elements are covalently bonded in the organic compounds. In order to detect them, they have to be converted into the ionic compound first. This is done by fusing the organic compound with the sodium metal. This is done by fusing the organic compound with the sodium metal. So option D is the correct answer. Next, question number 98. Members of Public Accounts Committee are elected for a period of 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, or 3 years. Well, they are elected for a period of option A, 1 year. The members are elected every year from among the given members of respective houses according to the principle of proportion representation by means of single transferable vote. So, option A is the correct answer to the question. The chairperson is appointed by the Lok Sabha Speaker. The term of the office is 1 year. Next, question number 99. Guru Makar Dhwaja Daroga was conferred as Padma Shri Award for his contribution to which of these following dance forms in India? Panthi, Saila, Chau, or Roth Nacha? Well, the correct answer is option C, Chau. Daroga was awarded Padma Shri in 2011 for his outstanding contribution to the promotion of Saregla form of Chow dance. Makar Dwaja Daroga was an Indian classical dancer and guru known for his expertise in the classical dance form of Chow. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Let's move to the last question of this paper, question number 100. Which English ecologist was the first to describe the distinctive shape of the food web, which he called the pyramid of numbers? Option A, Arthur Tansley. Option B, Igni Odom. C, Charles Elton. Or D, Ernst Haeckel. Well, the correct answer to the question is option C, Charles Elton. Charles Elton was an English ecologist who first described the characteristic shape of he described the characteristic shape of ecologic trophic interactions, which he labeled as pyramid of numbers. He observed that most food webs have many organisms in their bottom trophical levels and successfully fewer on the subsequent higher levels. So, option C is the correct answer to the question. So, with that, we have completed our SSC CHSL 25 May 2022 Shift 1 paper. Hope this paper was helpful to you and you can crack your all set, all ready to crack your exams. Students, a very best of luck for your exam. Keep learning, keep scoring high. All the best. Goodbye.